How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Big Six. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. It's not a full house yet. Still waiting on TOBS. He said he's going to firm the point deduction. Work has got on top of him tonight. So yeah, he'll be here shortly. And with the biggest news of the weekend, it was FA Cup action. All expected to go through. We all went through in terms of Big Six clubs, and obviously the draw has been favourable all round. Aside from Man City, we'll talk about all of that, people, and obviously Wolves Arsenal prediction to make too. But make sure you like, hype, subscribe. Individual channel links are in the description below. Show some love as always to the individual channels. And yeah, as we wait for TOBS, we might just see how everyone is. It feels like it's been a little while. Well, for me actually, I missed the last one. But how's it all going?
All good.
Yeah, all good. All good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Some smokes.
Chipping away at the top. You
Smokes, Smokes is because we had a. How should we describe the show our last show, lads? It was
very entertaining. I blew off a bit.
I could imagine.
It was quite fun.
When I host, they don't actually listen anymore. There's no grace. There's no decorum. It's just chaos. Anarchy.
Did you have to kick everyone off the screen again?
Nah, this time they were better this time, but it's still not the level when you're here. Watch today how nice they are.
We're not cancelled. So that's good. People who made it to Monday.
You're a better host than Toby, though. You're a better host than Toby. That's the main.
Now, fair play to Tosin, man. Fair play to Tosin. He's the one person that actually is a little bit calm under Steve's kind of madness when it unfolds. You feel me?
And that to a show right after drop points. Like
exactly.
The minute after drop points. Yeah, that is a peak show to be on.
I can't think. Even you. I can't think of anyone calmer and cooler that could have faced the rough.
I would have been fuming. Even me. I would have been top of the power in terms
but you're the calmest out of the rest. Tosin's another level. Like Steve was fucking bellowing mad, and he was just like, "Yeah, but you didn't answer my question." He was saying I'm still waiting for my response. Steve was like, we're coming for you. You're finished.
I can't argue with him because he's such a nice guy. Obviously, I fucking think he's a top guy, and he didn't deserve it because it was like other people have chatted bare shit and been putting crowns and rolling spliffs and that. I thought these men are getting it. So he's just there thinking, what the fuck have I walked into? You know what I mean?
You need to bear in mind, I'm rolling spliffs after 4 years of this show with you, basically, for 2 of those at the very least.
But you should learn your lesson, innit?
If Tosin was on this show for 4 years, he'd be rolling spliffs as well, mate. I'm telling you that.
It's got too excited again, though, you know. He's too excited again, and the whole fan base again. You know what I mean? The chat was rattled to death, and I like the way they say, "Oh, Big Steve's rattled," and these 500 super chats. So I'm not sending a super chat in. I ain't upset. Then the comments, 1,000 comments, but apparently I'm rattled. They're clipping it up on the internet. You know what I mean? But I'm rattled. But hey ho, they don't like to hear it when they see me. When they see it, do you know what? Some guy sent me a voice note from September. I've got it in my phone. And he said, Steve, exactly what's happening now. You called it. Listen to this. And he said to me, Arsenal's going to win the league, Steve. And I've sent him a voice note back saying, listen, calm down. You know, we know where we are. Let Pep do his thing. We've got a lot of new players. Let it all come together. Don't get too excited, though. I said, because this happens, you know, we're going to get going. And he was like, I got to admit, Steve, I'm a bit scared. They're all scared. Turkish is scared.
He messaged me back.
Man's admitted to you that he's scared.
Yeah, they've all admitted. Hey, do you know how many messages I've had this week of Arsenal fans saying it's over? Steve, it's over. You're going to catch us in that. I told
you ain't had a message from me. Just to clarify that. You ain't had a message from me.
Bro really thinks he's swimming with
game, man. It's a part of the game. And then they're going, Big Steve wasn't like this a few weeks ago. No. Well, tell me someone else that's going to be like that when you're 6, 7, 8 points behind. You've got to bide your time. I said that. No one on this show is going to make me concede this title. No matter, you've tried your best. Steve knows it. He knows in his head what's happening. You're right. I do know in my head what's happening, and it's starting to happen. So, you know, it's great.
So for you, it's all coming together, and for them, it's all going to work out. So one of you are very wrong. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be very...
We're going to have fun. The rest of us,
I mean,
listen, they know.
You wait. You ain't having no fun. You cannot have fun.
In their head. Yeah.
having fun.
Me?
They know in their head.
No.
That,
This guy. Oh, yeah.
Shut up, man. Shut up, man. I can have fun when I want.
What, you think you're just gonna slip under the radar with United?
Yes, we slipped under the radar. We slipped under the radar months back, man. Get on with it. The story's moved on.
That is ridiculous.
You see?
After 500 million, it's crazy.
Wait, we mean ridiculous? 2 weeks ago, you was finishing above us. Why are you
spending 500 M singing Blue Moon 6 months into the season? That is an utter disgrace.
It's City and Arsenal. The conversation.
The champions spend 500 mil and they're singing Blue Moon 6 months in. Disgusting.
The conversation has moved on. City.
No, because you're jumping in. You shouldn't have jumped in. I told you, you make me sick the most here. I told you.
I agree. But be sick in it.
Nah, I don't want to be sick. I've had enough.
Be sick in it. One of you is going to be sick. And we cannot wait. We cannot.
Crunch time, innit? North London Derby Sunday mob. Make sure you're there, people. Obviously, me and Tobs will be there. Still a game to get out of the way before that. But
fire weekend.
That's a big one.
Toby, where are you, man? We need to talk.
What's does anyone know their manager, or everyone's just
SAEED knows him.
I had him on Football Manager.
SAEED, football manager. SAEED.
I've watched a bit of him. He helped them. He helped Juventus towards the end of his interim period, but after the interim period, that's why it all fell apart. So if he does well in the interim period and keeps them up, he's done his job. So, but this is a different kind of fish, guys. This is the Premier League, man, and the Premier League's a humbler. It's all good and well doing it in the Serie A and in the Ligue 1, but Premier League, man, you're fighting for your life. Has he got the quality as well? I don't think their squad is good. So it's one thing going from Juventus, who've got some decent players, to now, you're playing with Kolo Muani and them man there. To be fair, he did get the best out of Kolo Muani a little bit, but I still think for me, it's like, they could get relegated, guys. I've been deep in it, man, them. Tottenham could get relegated. Not a real top, man, because it is our brother. It is Toby. We've known him for 5 years now. And, bro, they could get relegated, man.
No.
And I'm like, yo, not real. Bro, West Ham are doing decently well under Nuno. They've got a new manager bouncing Nottingham Forest. It's not as if, like, they haven't got a head start, Nottingham Forest. And to be fair, he did well at Wolves as well. So, bro, if this Igor Tudor comes in and plays 3 at the back and gets spanked 3-0 in the first game against Arsenal, bro, them man are going to be deflated, bro. I think Toby's going to be like, yo, you know what, man? I think we're going to do well. Bro, you don't know. So,
do you know what? When you actually go through the players they have available, they are actually right where they should be. Like, if you were to go through all the players they could play, they should be nowhere near here. But when you start picking it apart, and it's Gallagher, and it's Dragerson, and it's Gray at left back or right back, or wherever he's gonna have to play, and it's Tell and Simmons on the wing, and the bench. There's nobody on the bench, Grizz. Nobody on the bench now. It's done. They've got 11 players. That's it. Finished. They got nothing left. Nothing else. So he's got to play pretty much the same 11 for the next few games with not really any rotation. He's got to get it. He's got to get it pretty much spot on. He can't be making errors, and he has to be faultless, because the team that he starts is pretty much the team he's finishing with. There's nobody coming. Odegaard is out for how many months? There's nobody coming on.
Bro, he's out for a while.
There's nobody coming on to save. Romero is suspended for how many games? 4, 5? There's nobody coming off that bench to save him. There's no emergency backup, emergency plans, emergency meetings. That's it. It's whoever plays, finishes. Starts, finishes. That's it.
Saeed's right. Shit could really forget the Arsenal game. They're getting spanked. Yeah, forget the Arsenal game. But after that, he has to get to grips with this league ASAP, man. The only reason why I think they survive is because the others, I don't think, will get enough points. That's the only reason.
Yeah, I think that.
I'm not saying Spurs are fucking going to climb mountains now.
Yeah.
Spurs are still going to Spurs. But the others just won't have enough to overtake.
This is my fear. This is my worry as well.
It's very risky. It's a very risky strategy what they've done. Some people probably would have just rather rid it out with Frank to the end of the season, because you probably knew you weren't going to go down. Frank knows the league, etc., etc. But the fans getting impatient, so they better hope that they don't get be careful what they wish for, because they wanted him out. They got him out. They bring this guy in. If he doesn't take to it, which is not a given, and they start to struggle, then they are deep in the shit. But I think he's just got to galvanise the squad. They've got to be resolute and stand firm and just grind out results. It's not going to be what the fans want to see. But when you're down there, you've got to do it, because you can get dragged into the mix very, very quick. And if somebody can get on your coattails and think, hold on a minute, we can drag these in here, it can be real quick. So, but I think what Grizz said is right, that the ones below them are really, really poor. Burnley and Wolves are a given. So there's only that one other spot, I think. I think West Ham are too good to go down. Forest, with this guy, I don't know. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting.
Who else is just above them? Leeds, isn't it?
Yeah.
Leeds, a little bit. Yeah. They to be fair, they've thought that's been great for a while as well. Palace could got caught up in it as well.
Palace are in a bit of a free fall, you know.
Maybe Brighton.
They are.
Maybe Brighton.
But they got Larson now. I think Larson is good down there. He'll get goals. He'll get goals down there.
Yes.
And they never lost Arteta as well.
I think the thing is with West Ham though, what I see from them though, that, and especially under Nuno, they got some of those who's on form right now. You got Bowen. You've got more of a attacking threat from West Ham. Even the new striker that's come there, like they look more threatening to get.
Fernandes guy's good as well.
Fernandes is playing well as well.
I like that Diouf at left back as well.
If you told me about 4-6 weeks ago that West Ham's attack is more dangerous than the Spurs one, I would have told you.
It actually is.
Yeah.
I would have said, shut up your mouth. Yeah, but now, deep here, it actually is, guys, and there's no debate. There's no debate.
That's what I'm trying to say. So it's not. Again, it comes down to recruitment in it. Solanke, yes, but other than that, I'm like, I'm not seeing goals. Xavi Simons, he looks tidy, but that's about it. Tidy. Are you looking at Xavi Simons right now? Yeah. And I'm saying, we're in a relegation battle, guys. I need you to lock in. He's going to be like, man.
Save this for Toby.
He's been locked out.
Yeah,
most of the season, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and the thing is with Solanke is he's injury prone. So if you're going Bowen versus Solanke, you're taking Bowen every day of the week. He's more durable, and his track record is speaks for itself. Whereas Solanke, he's a very good player when he's at his best, but he's been riding injuries for years. So this is the thing with Tottenham. And I don't wish injuries on anyone, but I don't know what's going on with them medically this season, but I'm sure it looks like there'll be more injuries because something's going on over there. They're just pulling up with big injuries all the time. So I don't think it's the end of it. So it's probably going to get more difficult if anything. Literally, a doggy just came back and then he's out again. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. To be fair, one thing you have to give them a little bit of sympathy is that they have been absolutely destroyed by injuries. And you're talking about long-term good players as well, like Kulusevski, Maddison, serious injuries in it. But at the same time, it's like, bro, you still got a squad that's good enough to be getting more results than you're showing for. You know what I mean? Like you still got players that can do something. You feel me? And show better than what they are showing right now in where they are, bro. Come on, man.
This is why I sympathize with the Spurs board. And I'm not. If I say this in front of Tobes, he reaches through his lens, reaches into mine, and hits me. So now we can speak peacefully without him here. If you look at what Spurs' squad is without all of these injuries and a normal amount of injuries, like 2 or 3, and you actually go through their squad, they've got Maddison, they've got Kulusevski, they added Simons, they've got Kudus, then they've got Odegaard and Tell, both players which Tobes rate. That's like 7 attackers, six or 7 attackers. Then we go to the strikers. They got depth. Solanke's there. Kolomwani, he liked Kolomwani. Just because some players work out and some players don't, doesn't mean you can start slagging the board now and saying, oh, I hate everybody. You literally didn't hate everyone. You didn't hate everyone. You rate so many of these players that your board signed. And then now they don't work out. It's, the board left us with no players. No, you have a ridiculous amount of injuries. And some of the players you like aren't playing to the level you thought they would. But they've got players. And then they bring in a manager which they all wanted, Thomas Frank. What did he do at Brentford? Did he not do a good job? Yes. Yeah, okay. Are you going to attract an Enrique? No. Are you going to attract one of the top managers? No. Okay, so you're getting one of those managers again, like a Pochettino, who's coming up from a mid-table team, who overperformed with the resources given, who needs to be given an opportunity. It's the same You're cut from the same cloth. The other successful. Now he's come up. Oh, it's not worked. Okay, whose fault is that? Do you know what I mean? It happens. Shit happens. So I don't know.
This super chat, guys. Who would you take if anyone from the Spurs squad? All of us. One. I'm taking Van de Ven only. I'm only taking Van de Ven.
It's better to start or to be in your squad.
Squad.
Shall we say start to make it spicy?
Because Grizz, you would have taken Kudus before.
Yeah, Kudus. Yeah.
You wanted Kudus, remember, to replace Salah.
He doesn't want to admit that now. Look, he's gone red. He's gone red. You definitely like. You like Bergvall. You like Bergvall as well.
Why are you adding that?
Are you a prick? You like Bergvall? Do you like Bergvall or not? You do.
I like Bergvall very much so.
Yeah.
Do you like a doggy?
No.
Do you like Spence? Do you like Porro? None of the fullbacks, no?
No. I'll take
Spence is good.
Van de Ven and Bergwall. Van de Ven and Bergwall, me.
Spence is a good fullback.
Would you take him?
Yeah, Spence is good. I do like Sarr, man. I do think there's a place for Sarr somewhere.
No.
You don't think so? I think Sarr's got his qualities. But other than that, it's not,
Paulinho could definitely play for Liverpool over Endo.
Yeah, 100%
could.
Who?
Yeah.
Paulinho, even as a null guard, he could play for Liverpool over Endo. Paulinho.
We had a bad season. What?
Well, am I wrong?
It's true. You've been
talking
Paulinho is a better 6 than Endo.
Gravenberg, man.
Yeah, but
you're talking squad. Squad?
Yeah, man.
Of course.
Are you not taking anyone? Is it only Liverpool fucking section? Are you not taking anyone?
You asked.
We're all right over here. We don't need any of them bums.
Steve, would you take any of them in the squad?
I would have took Van de Ven, but now if you look at it with Diaz, Gvardiol, Mark Gay, Kusanov,
I'll take Van de Ven over Van
de Ven. Yeah, Van de Ven's clear,
and his fitness record is not the best. I tell you who I would take. I'd take the young kid that they've loaned out to Croatia, that Vuskovic.
Oh, yeah, they're saying that he's meant to be the next big thing.
He's meant to be good.
No one.
I'll take him.
Mickey Moore.
Now, bro, it's Tottenham, innit? What do you want? What do you think?
No, but it's a football, man. It's not the rivalry. I'm just talking about the squad. Like, would you like?
No,
SAEED, who would you take from Man United?
I just did it. I said Van de Ven. I think Spence is a good utility player in terms of left back and right back. So there's 5
or 6 getting your
Spence definitely gets into City's fullbacks with Rico
Lewis. Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, right back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right back. Yeah,
absolutely.
I think a fit Kulusevski is good. A fit Kulusevski is
that's the problem. You don't know who's.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, just no injuries, just if they're fit. They've got good players, man, and also they're Tottenham. This is the thing, like when I've just listed out all these players that they like, and then they're saying they want more, but yeah, you're Tottenham, so you're going to get rejected by a whole pile of players because they're going to want to go to the other big teams more than you. You have to accept the standing in the food chain as well.
Look, Tobes ain't here now. Yeah, so man can't accuse me of gaslighting. Everything I say to Tobes, I'm not rage baiting, gaslighting, clickbaiting, grizzlighting, whatever you lot call it in the chat and the comments. I'm never doing that. I'm giving my honest opinion that Daniel Levy done wonders for that club to bring them to this table. What does it take, Ange, to tell everyone exactly what my thoughts have been over the years? Matisse, you're saying the same thing, I lie?
Yeah, bro. They got a very good squad. They got a good squad for who they are. Like they're not. Obviously, Poch's team was prime team. Maybe Harry Redknapp's team when they went to Milan and did their thing with Gareth Bale. But outside of those two teams, this team isn't like way out of their realms of reality. This is Tottenham. This is a Tottenham squad in terms of quality.
I think that's very fair. It is true because to carry on from the Harry Redknapp era and then the Pochettino era, you actually need to win stuff to entice better players equals better squad. And
when they're overachieving, Grizz.
No, but they didn't. No, but they didn't kick on. But come on, they didn't kick on after the Champions League final. Look where Liverpool went, and look where Spurs went straight after the Champions League final. So they didn't kick on, and you're right. The top players, and said it. The top players, when it comes to it, they keep Spurs as a backup option. You follow? They're just there. If the move falls through to City, Arsenal, Liverpool, or Chelsea, then Spurs is that option. And that's the hard facts.
Yeah. If that team, if they had their players fit, they would finish like where they had in terms of quality, they have like the 6th or 7th best squad in the league.
Yeah,
and that's
what Toby won't admit that.
That's what Tottenham deserve.
Yeah. What's the justification to expect more?
I don't think they're a good squad. I said at the beginning of the season when he was gassing them up, I said you need to know where you are. I don't think they're a good squad even where the players are fit. I don't think they're a good squad. I know they've got a lot of injuries, okay, but I don't think they're a good squad. I think the mentality that runs through that club is very, very different than anywhere else. And I feel like you've seen that with Jose Mourinho when they let the cameras in there. The place is a shit show. Like Sonny and that getting a little nick in training and going and crying in the changing room and laying on the fucking recovery bench, and Danny Rose walking. Danny Rose was his son, wasn't it? When didn't he get clipped in training that time, and he's gone and lay on the bench, and then fucking Danny, what's the fullback called, Rose, walking about like he's fucking Cafu. You know what I mean? Going in the manager's office demanding to play in that, and I was like, this place is a fucking joke.
That's their best ever left back, Steve. Yeah,
I know, but one UEFA Cup ain't gonna change the opinion of it. And it like you say, it's rotten to the core. They got rid of Daniel Levy and thought, oh yeah, this will be it now. Everything will be rosy in the garden. But be careful what you wish for, because he was probably keeping half of it some sort of standard together there.
That's their Roman Abramovich.
Yeah.
Fuck you know.
Sorry, I didn't see you there, buddy.
And once you do get relegated, man, there's no easy coming back. You know, there's a lot of teams, Middlesbrough, but all these teams that don't really necessarily come straight back up, man.
No,
they'll come back up, man. They got too much quality, way too much quality.
For the championship, yeah.
They won't lose everyone. They'll lose like a fun amount of players, but they won't lose everyone. Like not everyone can leave in one summer. Somebody's going to get left behind, and the people that will get left behind will absolutely rip the championship apart. They might set a points record down there.
You finished. You finished.
You don't seem to be coming in here with the energy that I would like.
No, I'm asking because I was in the backstage and I was hearing all the stuff that you and Steve were saying. Oh, Steve telling us how he doesn't think it's a good squad. Turkish saying the max we can get is 6th or 7th. Okay, cool.
No, I said you have a 6th or 7th best squad in the league.
Yeah. So I just want to ask the question. Even if everything you lot have said is true, where are Tottenham in the table right now?
I need to get me.
I don't know. I haven't looked down there.
Where are Tottenham in the table right now?
I don't know. I don't look down there.
Exactly. You don't even know. That so low. You don't even know.
You entered at the wrong point. You're not on the right wave. We're on your side.
Shut up. But we're on your side. The show was better. The show was better without you last week. Yeah? The show was better without you last week. Why you decided to start with Tottenham is a mystery to me when I'm not even here. But hey ho.
We want to have an honest conversation without your anger issues.
There's no anger.
I think we were quite fair. Look back when you get a chance. Look back. But we wanted your obviously opinion on the whole situation scenario. But we gave ours and we cussed the fuck out of it. But anyway, we want your opinion on the whole ego.
Yeah,
my opinion.
The past.
My opinion is he's here. Now just go and get points. Like
just win. Just win.
Just win. I love Toby when he says that.
Can I ask a question? So what do you expect me to say about a manager who's been signed on a 5-month deal with no option of an extension? He is literally here to do what you just said. Keep us safe, get points on the board, and go as far as possible in Europe.
Yeah, but are you not intrigued? Are you not intrigued? Have you looked into him a bit? Have you found out what he's about?
I've looked into him, but what I'm saying is I'm not building for the immediate. Like I'm not building for the future with him.
Why? So, are you worried though? Are you worried?
Of course I'm worried. You lot were telling me that I had nothing to be worried about a couple of weeks ago when I was telling you.
Yeah, but that was with Frank. So are you worried? If you had Frank now, you wasn't going down, in my opinion. With this guy, this is like a lottery ticket.
Why do you think we weren't going down with Frank?
I don't think he was, because I think he knows the league.
Why?
I think he digs deep and you stay up. This guy is a total novice compared to Frank. He's come to this league now. Why? Because he's been interim at Juventus sometime and did something else. Is this what you're putting your hopes on?
How is a manager who's managed at Marseille, Juventus and Lazio are novice in comparison to Frank, who's only managed
for the league. I said the league. Not there's a novice to the Premier League. He's never been in this league. Do you think that them leagues are the same as the Premier League?
No, I don't think they are the same as the Premier League.
Do you think getting tagged in a relegation battle in the Premier League is going to be the same as anything that he's ever experienced in them leagues?
Possibly not, but he does have a track record of going into clubs when they're in turmoil and getting the ship steadied for a short period of time, and that's what we need. We don't need an expert. Like, the pool was limited. Tottenham were not going to go out there and get this amazing manager that ticks all the boxes that everyone wants on a short-term basis. It's never going to happen. But one thing I can guarantee is if we kept Frank in a job, we would have been relegated. There's no way on earth you're watching Tottenham over the last 2 months and you're telling me if Frank stays in the job, we're going to be safe. There's no way. I'm sorry. There's no way on earth. There's no way on earth you can believe everything you say about the squad and watch us over the last 2 months and honestly believe that if he was staying in the job, we would have stayed up. There's no chance. No chance whatsoever. I'm sorry. No way. No way.
The reason I didn't predict this, it's just purely because I thought more of your players would come back from injury. Because I don't expect the players that you have to be down here. So even with Frank, if those players come back from injury, you just naturally go up the table for me. That's what I was expecting. And then you plateau into like 10th or whatever. But you obviously all your players keep getting injured, so it kind of changes things.
There you go then. So it's a lot of injuries, and I'm sorry, when you have the number of injuries that we have, that's when your coaching becomes more and more of that's when your coaching becomes more and more prominent. That's when we need to rely on your coaching, right? That's what pulls us out of the mud. And I don't know if you lot have noticed, but the more and more players are dropping, the more and more exposed he's getting in terms of how we line up, because his tactic is based on individuality. It's put as many men as possible behind the ball, despite not defending well, and chuck the ball up there for Solanke. Just pump it long and just see if he can just take it on his chest with 3 defenders on his back and somehow feed others into play. It's nonsense. We played Route 1 against Newcastle at home, putting 10 men behind the ball. We played Route 1 against Manchester United. Like, the guy was not cut out for this level. Like, I don't understand. He wasn't cut out for this level. It's okay. It happens. It actually happens. Irrespective of what you think of Tottenham, whether we're a big club, whether we have the best, 6th best, 7th best squad, the fact of the matter is this: whatever level you think we're at, he couldn't hang at this level. He was drowning, literally drowning at this level. Every single aspect wrong. Coaching wrong. Player development wrong. Defensive record wrong. Offensive record wrong. Injuries wrong. Every single thing this guy did was bad, with exception of one thing, and that was ostracizing Brennan Johnson and getting rid of him for 35 million. That was probably the best thing he's done for us. And then what does he do with the club? He goes and co-signs with that bum Vinay and Johan Lang. They go co-sign the Brennan Johnson equivalent in the midfield in Conor Gallagher. So you've already cancelled out your your good deed with a horrendous deed. So I'm sorry, I'm not trying to hear this whole, if Frank stays, Spurs would have stayed up. No. The guy couldn't win. Period. He could not win.
And they just win. That's the aim.
But you see, you're saying short term with this Tudor guy, whatever, however you say it, right? He was a decent level baller back in the day, but management wise, I have nothing, no clue about him. You say the job is simply stay up, right? Is that the job?
No.
Yeah.
The job is, I said three things. The job is to keep us safe, right? Because right now our fate is in our own hands, right? We have the teams around us coming up over the next probably 7 weeks. We're playing Leeds at home, Brighton at home, Forest at home. Who else at home? Forest, Brighton, Leeds, Palace. I think about 5 of the teams in and around that zone we play at home over the next 7-8 weeks. And I know our home record has been abysmal.
I was going to say, but it's not really home, is it? But yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. Our home record has been abysmal, but this is where maybe a different direction, a different voice can get us results against these teams, because all it takes is 3 wins against these teams, 3, maybe 4 wins against these teams, and you're done. You're done. You don't have to worry about going down, whatnot. Yeah, exactly. It's disgraceful to say, but you're safe, and then you can focus on, okay, cool. Let's see who we get in the Champions League. Can we get to the quarterfinals, maybe?
Ooh.
That's all.
Stop.
Can we get to the quarterfinals?
These injuries.
You asked me, Mike. You asked me what's he been brought in to do, and I'm telling you what he's been brought in to do. One is to steady the ship in the league, right? And another is to see how far we can go in Europe. No one's saying we're going to win it. Nobody's sat here saying that. It's about how long can you keep the adventure going, because God knows we will not be in this competition next season. So we have to make the most of it this season.
You might as well come out of this competition and concentrate on staying up. You know what I mean? Get your priorities right.
Priorities are all over the damn
over
shop.
the place.
The amount of injuries and players you have missing, you should be getting out of that Champions League as soon as possible. Get 1 game a week.
What's their club motto, man? What's their club motto? Today is the dream, is it? Bro, they let them dream, man.
There is the door, there is the do, brother.
Yeah, today is the do, that's the one.
Lock in. These men are locked. This is why they could get relegated, because they're not even locked in. They're not even locked in. They're still not got their priorities in order, still thinking about other things. Champions League. Brother, forget Champions League.
What do you mean forget Champions League? Bro, we played 4 Premier League games before the Champions League.
Yeah, and you'll lose most of them.
Yeah. So exactly. 1 is against Arsenal, 1 is against Palace, 1 is against Liverpool, 1 is against Forest. If we can get 2 wins out of 4, already that's breathing room heading into the Champions League period. So Arsenal, the odds are stacked against us, but can you, Tudor, you got a little something for me? Can you derail? The title challenges? That's all I'm saying. Because everyone's like, oh, your priorities are all the way effed up. No, they're not. Like, Champions League isn't there for another month. There's about another 4 or 5 Premier League fixtures where we can get points on the board.
Surprised you think this squad in its bare state can handle more than one competition at a time.
But I didn't say it could. I just told you there's 4 Premier League games to play before the Champions League returns. If you can get 2 wins out of 4, one of which is against potentially Crystal Palace, maybe get a point in the other 2 difficult games, who knows what could happen? By that point, we'll have maybe 2 or 3 more players back. We could have Kudus back. We could have Richarlison back. We could have flipping Porro back, etc., Destiny back. So you're saying, oh, stop focusing on 2 things. What do you want us to do? Like, we're in two competitions. Even if I wasn't focusing on it, we'd still be in it. So I don't really understand
the derby. Got the derby at weekend, and you're surely going to put up a fight in that.
Absolutely, bro. That's why. Absolutely, and that's why Frank needed to go. If Frank was in the job, I promise you, that's an easy rollover 2-0 job. We're not even laying a glove on Arsenal. I promise you, bro. Yeah. Now this Tudor guy's in. No one's even saying necessarily we win, but it's a different voice. Let's try and see. Can you make it difficult for them?
He is a bit of a motivator, though. He's animated on the touchline. He is someone that. So maybe that's what you need. Maybe that's something.
Why is it a complete just for this season job for you? Like, isn't there something he can do that you'd consider him further or not?
No, not really. No, not really.
Who's the plan then? Because surely that's because you have a plan.
I think the plan in the summer is for them. I think their plan is to go for Pochettino in the summer. That's their plan. That's their plan, and that's the one. It's a get out of jail free card for them, for a lot of fans, because a lot of fans obviously they hold him in high regard, right? And it's an easy one for them, right? It's a very lazy one, if you ask me, very, very lazy, but it's an easy one for them, right? So I think that's what they're gonna do. And that's why it was difficult for us to go and get the managers we wanted to get for the here and now. Robbie Keane, we wanted to go for him. He didn't want to leave unless he's going to get it permanently. We can't give it to you permanently, right? The Zerbi, too volatile. He wouldn't have taken it on an interim. He probably would have wanted it on a permanent. We can't get some of the other names that are out of a job. No chance of us getting Alonso. No chance of us getting some of the top end managers. Can't go for Maresca. That's another Chelsea manager. And even if for whatever reason he was interested, he'd want the job on a permanent. So our options were limited, man. So I was never going to be someone who was going to, like, unless you were bringing me like a Sam Allardyce, I was never going to be someone who was going to turn up their nose at at an interim because we just need a different direction, different voice to get us through the mud.
What if he does a Carrick? He comes in, he beats Arsenal, he beats Fulham after, and then he does a madness 3 in the next 4, keeps you up, plays good football. Spurs fans are loving it. You say you're not going to get sucked into that, but then you rather.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't because I've seen it. I've seen it crash and burn at teams bigger than Tottenham. So
knowing that Pochettino is the plan, though.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not my plan, is it?
I know you're saying. I know why you're saying Pochettino it seems like a lazy choice to you, etc., etc. But I'd say, looking from the outside, I admit it's the most obvious and safest, and I'd say in your predicament, the best choice. That's just my opinion. Pochettino is out there, and if he's willing to come back, knows your club, knows the Premier League, like we were talking about earlier on, probably your strongest performances in God knows how long came under this coach, reached the Champions League final against us, could have won the league at 1 year, I think, where you bottled it, whatever. I think it's the most obvious choice. I don't think you should be a bit despondent about that. I think that should be exciting.
I'm not really despondent. I'm saying it's lazy.
It's another former Chelsea gaffer.
I'm saying it's lazy.
They're just copying us all the time.
You know me. We've been doing this show for long enough. Pochettino is my favorite ever Tottenham manager. The only thing that's sort of holding me back from saying is one. I don't think he's as good a manager as he was back then in this time. And 2, I don't know. I have a thing about going back. Whenever Tottenham have gone back for a player, it's very rarely worked out, right? Or sorry. Whenever Tottenham have gone back with Gareth Bale, he scored goals, but it wasn't the same. Robbie Keane scored goals, wasn't the same. The only player where we've gone back that I can remember in recent time when it was like, yo, this still actually banged was Jermaine Defoe. Even managers, I think we went back for Glenn Hoddle and a few others. It's one of them ones where Pochettino, for me, if I look at the names that some of you guys have mentioned and the names that will inevitably be linked to in the summer, I'm taking Poch over all of those names. Names. He's probably easily
familiar surroundings as well. You got someone that knows.
I don't think anyone in the Premier League is asked that if you take Poch. I don't think that makes a difference to anyone. I don't think anyone's bothered. That is just a feel good comfort blanket for Tottenham fans to snuggle into and feel safe. That doesn't move the needle. It doesn't move the goalpost. It doesn't take you in a new direction. He wasn't good enough before. He's not good enough now. And at the end of the day, it's the same old Spurs bullshit. There's no one's. It's all safe. Let's play it safe. Let's get the fans happy. Let's get watching. Let's all sing together. Let's get the trumpets out. We're going nowhere. We're going fucking nowhere.
But I mean, that isn't just down to Poch, though, is it? And also, you saying he failed before, he wasn't good before, that's a lie. But obviously, you're outside looking in. You win trophies, we don't win trophies, so you're looking at it black and white.
Failed then, right? That's a manager's job, isn't it, to win trophies?
Yeah, that's what I said. So I said you're looking at it black and white. He didn't win a trophy. That's his black mark at Tottenham. Cool. But if I look at the job he did at Tottenham, I can't call that a failure because I look at where he picked us up. And
I look at where Tottenham usually are, what he did, he excelled himself. I get that. But when you got to the semi-final of the Champions League and you started signing big players, Ndombele and all that, this was where Tottenham was supposed to kick on. This was the direction where Tottenham moved forward now into the elite bracket, into the top 4 permanently, start challenging for titles. But it didn't happen that way. You went backwards. You've had Conte, Mourinho, both absolutely mental managers, gone backwards. You've had Ange, gone backwards. You've had Nuno, gone backwards. Nuno's left, done better things. Poch left, he's gone on, managed bigger clubs. You know what I mean? And it's like, it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. I'm just being honest. Yeah. People might say, oh, Steve's a hater. And I'm not being a hater. I'm just saying for your football club, your standards, it's just, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. You're going around doing nothing.
But I get what you're saying about the standards, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's just down to Poch, though, is it? Because the same issues that plagued Pochettino.
No, and Poch is Poch. But what I'm trying to say is, you as a club, the stadium's on point, the finances are on point, the training ground's on point. Everything looking at the club from the outside looks on point, bar the important thing. And the important thing is the mentality that runs through the centre of the club to go on and win things. And it doesn't seem that you have that mentality there. You've won the UEFA Cup. I get it.
Agree.
But they finished 17th. you get rid of Levy and you think, right, let's go in a new direction. But then you're looking at Poch, who was a big part of what Levy was about. For me, the floors need scrubbing. And they have to go in. Someone has to get a pair of balls there and go in a different direction, whether you fans like it or not, and got to stick the neck on the chopping board and just go for it and try and break out this mold. Because I think the whole place, it's almost like you swap places with Arsenal when I was on this big six for the first time. You was the club that were going places. Turkish was sat in the corner up there, fucking changing managers all the time, not really doing much. They got Arteta. People laughed. You know what I mean? You was laughing yourself. You got Conte. People looked at that as a big thing. People laughed. People laughed. People laughed. The board went against the fans. They could have sacked Arteta many a time. They didn't. They stood back. They just shut the noise out from the fans. They carried on going forward. They broke through the ceiling. Then all of a sudden, everyone went, "Whoa, hold on a minute. This might be right. This is finally the direction where we're going. We've given them a bit of time, and look where they are now." I feel like Tottenham need to do the same. There's going to be a rough, bumpy road down the line. And I think they've just got to bear with someone, stick with someone's philosophy, back him up. The fans have got to get on board and just got to plow through it, I think.
But everything you said, I actually don't disagree. I don't disagree. I'd be calm with Pochettino if he came, but I've already told you my reservations. He wouldn't be my preferred choice. But I would also be calm with if they had a plan to get us our own version of Maresca, our own version of Arteta or whatever. If they had a plan and they were willing to literally throw everything behind that manager and give him the players that he needed, you think I'd be here complaining? I wouldn't. But one sec, Grizz. The one thing that you mentioned that has nothing to do with Poch, that has nothing to do with Conte, that has nothing to do with Jose, is the third point you made about backing him, giving it a go. That has nothing to do with Pochettino. Pochettino was the best thing that happened to us for a long time. And do you know what he was given when we were talking about Ndombele? Ndombele was the only signing that was made for 3/4 of the summer.
What happened to Thomas Frank then, though? Because Thomas Frank was the plan, no?
It was the plan, but Thomas Frank was the plan. But Thomas Frank, one, I don't think he delivered as a manager. He's not. He was
still the plan 2 weeks ago. They gave him the money for Conor Gallagher 2 weeks ago. So in my head, I was backing him.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's why I'm saying they're clueless. That's why I keep saying they're clueless. Turkish always used to get onto me when I was getting on Levy in the club and stuff. But you see how they move. They're clueless. They are clueless. Because they should have sacked him 2 months ago.
Levy's not there no more. But you know what? Levy was always, people said he was clueless, but he was always given credit for being shrewd businessman, etc., etc. The Conor Gallagher signing out of nowhere. That's why I said in the group the other week, they're not sacking Frank. You can't give a manager, if he knocks on the door, I want Conor Gallagher, and they give him. He's staying, in my opinion. Then you can't make a knee-jerk reaction 2 weeks later, leave, bring this guy in. Now he's got to work with the shit that he's brought in. You know what I mean? It's mad, man. It's mad.
I don't think it was knee-jerk. I think he legitimately should have been gone. I think that Man City game, if you do what you should have done with the position that you're in, he's gone after that game. But the problem is that game, it bought him time. The Champions League wins, it bought him some time. Time that he shouldn't have had, which is why I'm talking about how clueless this club is. Pochettino, in our best ever moment, when this guy was in 6 months away from a Champions League final, they didn't give him a player. So Dembele in January, they didn't give him a player. And then when the squad starts disintegrating and results start taking a turn for the worse, the best ever manager we've had in Premier League history, they sack him. Do you know how mad that is? To this day, I'll never forgive Daniel Levy for that. They sacked him. You didn't give this guy a signing for 18 months. A manager that had to manage us in a different stadium, got a second, third, then the following season, fourth in the Champions League final with no signing in 18 months. It's why I'm not going to hear I'm sorry, I'm not going to hear Pochettino slander, because he did not have to work with anywhere near the circumstances Thomas Frank has had to work with. There's never been a summer where Pochettino had 4 genuine starters come into the team and you can just play. Never. Everything he had to build from the ground up. Had to. And unfortunately, that's the type of manager Tottenham need at Spurs. Tottenham need at the club. We need managers to overperform because the hierarchy are so clueless. And unfortunately for Thomas Frank, he could not overperform. So now I can understand. Okay, I can understand maybe not going back to Poch. Maybe yes, going back isn't
my
great.
opinion on Poch has always been the same. So this is nothing new from me. I'm not getting onto it.
Yeah, I get you.
I said Pochettino, Tommy Tuchel, Bielsa.
It's the board. It's the board. It's the board. The board should be held to account more so than Poch. Sorry, go on, Grizz. Go on.
No, 45 minutes on. No, we're not going on. We're not going on. 45 minutes on Spurs is mad. Like until you do something in the North London derby, I don't want to talk to you.
We must. We'll have a lot. I'm sorry. We must.
It's FA Cup weekend, Grizz. It's FA Cup.
We must.
Oh, it's Monday, innit?
We must do something in that game. I'm sorry. We must. We must. You can't take points off Man City. You can't lay down your shield and die at the Emirates. Nah, we must take points off this team. I don't give a shit. I don't care. We must. On Sunday, we must take points off this team.
Yes! Me and Matisse will be there.
As always.
You're on mute.
It was better on mute.
Oh no, I'm just saying, don't let him get you all riled up, all excited, and then final whistle blows Tottenham 0, Arsenal 2, because that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Look, like with the squad that they've got, I ain't got no, but I'll believe it when I see it with this lot. The amount of times
they at White Hart Lane,
fixture, and then they do nothing.
Yeah,
And
constantly.
again, when have they beaten Arsenal?
I'm gonna be Turkey. I'm gonna be Turkey.
That's a Thursday show anyway, because we got a game before that.
Yeah.
We got to sort that out. But I mean, the manager debate is the hottest topic. The FA Cup stuff, Grizz. Everyone expected us to go through, right?
Yeah.
You was the only one with Premier League opposition. On the weekend. Okay. Now Man City are the only one. Oh no, actually, you got Wolves next round as well.
Yeah, we got Wolves.
But they're barely Premier League opposition right now.
Only United didn't go through.
Well, and Tottenham.
Yeah, them man been out.
Yeah, we lost to a team that you beat, and that was that's their first win in. I think they only had one win in 12. Brighton, they're in free fall, man, but they found a win against Fletcher in it. So, yeah.
Let me get the super chats in. Tob started tucking into dinner as soon as he moved the conversation on. There's super chats to do, my brother, but hopefully you're in and around the area still. Let me see. Let me quickly. There he is, man.
Show us your fingers.
Ib says the upcoming North London derby has revived the Tudor versus Spanish Armada rivalry. Tudor pulling up with Galadog on the leash.
I like him.
Let's see. Is Tobes getting ready to host a new spin-off show called The Bottom Six with Nicky Hawkins from West Ham Fan TV? There might have to be a special somewhere. We'll have to find out. To be honest, I'm enjoying it the way it is as well.
You should just do a new spin-off show called In the Mud, and whoever's down at the bottom out of us has to host it with 5 other bums who are in the mud. That should be the spin-off, In the Mud. So if Tottenham's down there, Toby hosts the episode of In the Mud.
5 other bums.
And talks it, you know what I mean? They talk about shit and how they're going to get out the shit. And if you want to tune in and you like depressive talk, tune in. I think there's a market for it. In the Mud. Somebody get the names before somebody copyrights.
Make him the permanent host, but don't make him the thing. Just make him the permanent host. Just
permanent spin-off.
I'll watch it because it'll remind me from back in the day when I used to be in the mud. So I like.
Grimsby and that, yeah,
Grimsby and Macclesfield and that. You know what
I mean? And 7-9, big up my bro. For entertainment purposes, love to see my guy Saeed's reaction if we got Romero.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Big up. And SJ says, honestly think Van der Ven is so overrated. He's shit aerially. His progressive passing is nothing to shout about. Awful box defender and goes down on his arse too much. Sounds like Tobes at the end there. Would you who would you start sell bench out of Hazard, Salah, Robben? I would start Salah, bench Robben, and sell Hazard.
Yeah, I'm not getting in that. I'm not getting into that.
Yeah, I'm not even doing this. Honestly, I'm not doing this.
You know, such pussies, man.
He nodded straight away, and then Matisse shook his head. I looked at both of you.
There's nothing to gain from this moment here that we have.
Tobes, steady the ship. What ship, says Ibs? Face it, bro. You're sinking, expecting something in the Champions League. Funniest thing I've heard all year. Just give it up.
Okay.
You expecting something in the Champions League? I didn't hear that beat.
I'm not. I didn't say that. I said get some wins under your belt and then see how far you can go in the Champions League. Can you get to quarterfinals? That means I'm expecting something in the Champions League. Shut up, man. Honestly.
Where are we? Cool. I think that's it on Tottenham, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, other than that, obviously you're already at the FA Cup, so you didn't have nothing to. What was the most entertaining FA Cup tie? Was there even anything?
Boring as hell, bro.
I think the FA Cup weekend was overshadowed by the VAR. I think the referee.
Oh yeah, the Newcastle game.
I think the referees. You see Mamouche's goal.
Oh, the Mamouche one as well. Yeah, that was. Yeah,
I did not.
I feel like the referees and linesmen are now programmed in the mind to work with VAR, so they don't think that they have to make the decision there and then. And like you say, the Newcastle one, the linesman's there, the ref's there. He's giving the Dina outside the box. It's a joke. And then you know these people. It's bad because sometimes you get an FA Cup weekend. It's quite refreshing when there's no VAR, and we all say, "Oh, we'll watch the FA Cup at weekend. It was refreshing." But then when shit like this goes wrong, like three or four decisions in a couple of games, you start to think, "Fucking hell, we are actually quite better off with VAR." So I mean, they've got to get their act together. They've got to get their act together because it's just fucking embarrassing. I mean, Villa. I mean, it could have gone. You know what I mean? We had it like in the FA Cup final last year. We've got Henderson comes out of his box and handballs it, right? Handballs it, right? It's not talked about enough. It's an FA Cup final. It's watched all over the world. Everyone just laughs. Oh, it's City. Yeah, it's great. We got beat. That's fine. But what I'm saying is, come on. It's the bare minimum. It wasn't even controversial. It wasn't even like a little bit debatable. It was there. The handball, the handball is in the box. How can you give it outside the box? You're like 3 yards outside the box. You're moving it. Dean has gone a reckless tackle in front of the linesman. He's got no balls to even fucking say to the ref, that's a nasty one, that you need to send him off. He shit himself because the away fans are like behind him or whatever. And then at City, I'm there. Mamouche makes that run. I said straight away to my dad, he's onside there. Surely to God, he's on. Next minute, scores a world, offside, miles on. So I think that the referee and the situation, I don't know if, are we better off with VAR now? Would you say
absolutely?
VAR is better off?
Now that
bro, honestly, people forget some of the loot. Do you not remember? I was saying it earlier. GRIZZ, Sterling's run at the Etihad. Sterling for Liverpool.
You know, that was different. You know, we would have won. You know, we would have won the double.
Yeah, Drogba at Old Trafford. You'll remember that, SAEED, when we won the league, right? Gerard, Germany. Some of the decisions, like people forget just how bad it used to be.
Pedro Mendes at Old Trafford when he fucking the ball dropped about 2 foot over the line.
Was it Roy Carroll? I think it was.
Mental shit.
It weren't like inches, bro. It was.
I disagree.
No,
I prefer it then.
You know what it is, though.
You prefer errors. You prefer the massive errors.
I get your angle, but but use it in context. The context VAR has brought is maybe not errors, but it's brought fucking algebra to some of the decisions. It's brought fucking absolute like.
But that's because it's not being used properly.
Yeah, that's why it's not being used properly.
No, but people will then argue what's properly. Like fuck all that. Just have no VAR, because when there was no VAR, there wasn't what's properly. There was human error. Okay, it happens. And it happens. With VAR, it shouldn't happen. But there's more now, not errors, but more problems because of it. So I'll definitely...
And how long it takes as well. And how long it takes. People will say that it's bad in the UK, yeah? People will say it's bad in the UK. I don't know if you guys watched Atletico Madrid against Barcelona, Copa del Rey. It took, I think, 8 minutes.
Seen it.
8 minutes, bro, for them to basically distinguish whether it was a goal or not. And I'm like, 8 minutes. That's too much time. So I think for me, I get what you're trying to say, Matisse, but at the same time, you celebrate, you can't even enjoy it because you got to wait for the goal to be decided. And I'm like,
the worst game I ever went to, which made me feel physically sick, right?
Yeah,
was the Tottenham one in the Champions League when we scored. And we thought we'd won it, and he went to VAR, and then Toby was in the away end, and they're all going VAR, and they got the decision. That I remember my son.
Yeah, my lord.
Yeah, they were singing VAR.
My lord.
It was bullshit. It was bullshit. And like you say, it was like it took the moment out of it because everybody went mad. The stands were going mental. Everyone was going mental. That's raw emotion in football. And then it all got pulled back, and we were all stood there looking at the screen to put us out of our misery, and then it goes like snowballs.
Was it the right decision? Was it the right decision?
I still think it was fucking a bit soft. The whole game was a bit mad because what was the striker called? The Spanish striker you had?
Lorente.
What was it called?
Yeah, well, he handballed it as well.
Yeah.
He handballed it, no matter what. He handballed it. And he didn't fuck his fight, and he didn't get. And then he give Laporte. We did Tottenham again, and they give Laporte for a handball, and it was like, come on, it was a bit mad then, but. I just think it took the sting out of it.
Like, look, Matisse.
Some of the instances that I've mentioned, big ones, right? Okay, in title races. Oh, with social media now, there's no way you'd be able to handle it.
But Matisse, I'm glad I needed to mention that. Now list the moments with VAR, and bear in mind, VAR is a much shorter time span. The Doku's kick to the chest, did that affect the title race? Yes, it did. That's one. Let's pull another one out.
Romero take my player's hair out of his scalp.
Okay, that's
what does that have to do with anything?
That was early in the season.
What
does that have to do with anything?
It's a big moment. It's a big moment.
Got my manager sacked. We would have won that game.
You know what? You got your manager sacked.
Look at the last City game. You've got Foden, who should have been sent off, right, for the bad tackle. And then you have the player who pulled Semenyo by the hair in the box. Now a hair pulls sending off, and they didn't give nothing for it. So it's not consistent enough. And what the worst thing is, when you're an actual fan in the stadium and you've paid your money to watch it, you've got no fucking clue what's going on. So if you're watching it at home, it's quite fun because you're seeing the replays and you sort of don't get a gist of the time because you're watching them analysing it. When you're in the stadium, you've literally got no idea. You're the paying customer, and they're not even showing you on the screen. Now, they put a QR code on the screen as if you're going to get your phone out and zoom in on a fucking QR code to see. They need to show you the replay, but they won't because it's that dodgy. They think the crowd will just riot if we put this replay on the screen here. It's massive.
See, that part I don't get because obviously they'll show.
At least you got a screen. You don't have a screen
in the ground. They'll show that like they're checking. And then once they've made the decision, they'll say no offside. Steve's right. The QR code comes up to scan it. But I'm like, just show us the replay. You would show us the replay.
Are you for or against that? What are we? I'm against VAR. So I'm
against VAR as well.
I'm for it.
I think I'm for it after what I've seen at weekend. I think I'm for it.
That's the FA Cup though. Like, let's look at it on a. Like, you know, we've been watching it for how long now? Like, don't let this one weekend. I know it was a big one.
It's just the referees are dead.
I think it's here to stay because I think you can't go back on it. Because if they go back on it, as soon as the decisions start going mad, everyone will be going, see, we need VAR back. So you think you've got to stick with it. But what we need to do, we need to improve the experience in the stadium so they keep the crowd in the loop. And then what else they need to do is they need to be consistent across all Premier League games because what's getting given in one Premier League game as a red is not getting given in the next Premier League game as a red. What's getting given as a handball in the box in that game is not getting given in that game. And we're all sat there, like Matisse said, social media was sat there, we're watching it. We're not waiting for match of the day to see the bullshit. We're literally watching it in real time and everyone's putting it online and it just looks a mess, man.
Look, the problem is when they brought in VAR, it was huge. Yeah, it's different. It's a total different concept. What they need to do is change the laws alongside the actual laws of the game so it simplifies the use of VAR. So the VAR at the moment is being used for, like Turkish says, for fucking mad algorithms and working out fucking fractions and this and that. That's not the purpose of VAR. The purpose of VAR is to see a madness and say, yo, that was a madness, correct that. Now they're using it for minute, so they need to change the law.
I'm telling you, something soon's coming as well. They will definitely be looking at corners now, because every corner in the Premier League now is the Royal Rumble. Yeah, it's a Royal Rumble. Everyone's doing it, and I think they're going to do something soon, or they're going to talk about something soon, because they'll try and clean that up. Because referees are like, what can we do? Because everyone's pulling each other.
Whose fault is that?
Oh, is it just us that scored set pieces? Yeah.
No, I never said that. I'm saying who turned it into a Royal Rumble.
I did think that was funny.
We moved to man. We moved to man now. What are you saying? What's the problem? We moved to man. Stop us. We moved to man. We're gonna move to you on Sunday. Stop us.
You're gonna move to us on Sunday, yeah? All right, cool, no problem.
What's the problem? I don't.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what I said. No problem. Come move to us then, innit?
Oh, we're gonna move to you.
Big
don't
man,
cry afterwards. Don't cry in the box. You're putting. Don't cry, big man. Yeah.
That's all you got, man. That's
where was you?
Because when you're watching a game, you watch the two games on a Sunday. You watch the first one at midday. They're pulling each other in the box. Nothing's given. Then you watch the 4 o'clock one. The first time someone gets pulled down in the box, a pen. And it's like, I've just watched a game where that's happened 10 times. And that's obviously referees are more lenient and things like that. But there needs to be a parameter of what's going on. We've seen Haaland the other week do it, for example, where they've wrapped round his waist. We've all seen that given as a penalty before. It's not given. For me, I don't like giving them on corners. I think you should be able to fucking have a bit of rough and tumble, and I don't mind it. I don't mind that. I was a centre back. I loved standing on people's toes and fucking pinching people's necks and just doing daft shit. I like that shit. But now they're trying to clean it up that much. Some teams I seen. Oh, that was the one. The Haaland one. That they said their explanation was it happened before the ball was in play. So now that's telling me now I can smash some fucker right into the middle of the net before you take the corner, and it's not a foul because the ball wasn't in play. That's basically what they're saying. That was their official statement. It's bullshit. They don't even know what they're saying.
No.
Man, we're taking everything away from the game, but like,
man,
we need that little bit of, you know what I mean, like
human error. Man, understand human error. Someone said in the chat, Turkish would think different because Eto's goal in the Champions League final will be ruled out if it was VAR. Obviously, when you put it like that, but I don't hate the linesman for that. Do you get it? But there's moments you could also say VAR was there on the Champions League final and they forget to draw the lines, because that's what they did Arsenal-Brentford. Do you remember that? They forget to draw the lines. Then there's there's somebody there that's fucked up big time. It's not human error. This is a big. Then it becomes a bigger problem. Human error is acceptable. Like you can move on. You can be like, this guy's a mug. Is he blind? You can effing blind, but really you just move on because human error is acceptable. VAR is. These men are making more errors now. We've listed off about 4 or 5, Matisse. You listed off about 4 or 5 from the 90s, 2000s. We can do the same for VAR in 5 to 8 years. How long's it been here?
Just said there, man. Diego Maradona, hand of God. He's off for that, and that's no goal. And England are through. I'm telling you now, it's mad, isn't it?
So what we're basically saying is that these guys are just hiding behind VAR. So the actual referee will never improve. We'll just, you know what I mean? It's just a case
I think they've got comfort.
Yeah,
they've got the comfort of VAR, and they think, you know what? I'm not making myself look a cock here. I'll just let it go to VAR. And then when we've seen this weekend now, when they're all getting used to VAR, that when it comes to a difficult decision where you got to stick your neck out, they don't want to do it. Look at the Wolves. That referee, when we played a few weeks ago, it was his first game, and he overturned against Wolves when Mamouche flicked the ball, tried to flick it inside.
I don't think that was a penalty.
Yeah, but they're saying your hands in natural position. His hands are up here.
What came out recently?
Yes, objective. What is? Yeah, I get.
Someone, Saeed, you might know because someone said I'm factually incorrect, right? But I think he might be saying it because something came out about with VAR, the percentage of right decisions is a lot greater than without, right? Has someone seen that recently?
Yeah, but that's look.
I'm not sure.
Okay, but you see my problem with that now, yeah? It's since VAR, football's also softened a lot because they freeze frame these moments so much that isn't a foul 20 years ago. Yeah. So these percentages are made. So VAR's brought in softer ruling.
It was always going to get softer.
There needs to be a balance though, because some of the things that went on 20 years ago, they should have been fouls. Yeah, they absolutely should have been fouls. Some of the things that are there, some of the things that they're given as fouls now are not fouls.
100%. There's no. It's gone way this way to way this way.
Yeah,
that's fair. But it's over reliance though. It's like you can see, right? Can you make a decision, referee? No, we're gonna wait. No, VAR.
But if
the solution can't be, let's just go back to human error and just have a fuck ton of wrong decisions, which have massive implications.
I believe it cancels each other out. I believe, you know what, it cancels each other out. You know what I mean? That's how we all knew it. You know what I mean? It's a case of, I always think as well. Okay, for example. If I look at the situation with offside rule, the one that Casemiro got wrongly disallowed, his knee, bro. I'm like, come on, guys, man. It's like, I'm just thinking to myself, I'm looking at certain situations, I'm like, give the benefit of doubt. Like, that's what we all grew up on.
Yeah,
and I believe...
Beginning of the season, Ruben Diaz, Newcastle away, they give the goal, right? We can all see with our eyes that where the line is and where his feet is. Then when they show you that image, the generated computer image, it's got Ruben Diaz jumping. So the image was from 2 frames in front. So that's where it's open to manipulation, where you think, you know what, that's mad. And in the same game, Foden in the box shoots, the player takes him out. He said it's not a penalty because he shot. I've seen that given at least twice now since, where a player's gone to shoot and someone's brought him down in the box, and that's it. So it's weird.
You see, by the way, you see Kalulu.
Is what we need, man. Consistency is what we need.
Did you see the Juventus player? Is it Kalulu? Bro, it was a dive. It was a dive. And obviously they can't check it because it's second yellow card. That's another thing as well that I'm like, but it's like, he's just, you've seen him dive clearly, but you can't check the VAR because obviously you can't do yellow card decisions. And I'm like...
What they should do is humanize the referee. They should humanize the referees by making them do post-match interviews.
I found this on the web for humanized.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, no.
What's going on over there?
Trying to make a point, and this guy's out here doing AI and fucking chat GPT.
That wasn't me, bro. That's you.
I'm talking about GRIZZ.
Grizz.
It's GRIZZ, bro. It's always GRIZZ.
We didn't do nothing.
GRIZZ.
Definitely Unk, man.
Right. As I was saying, humanize the referees, make them do post-match interviews, and you know that camera that they were sticking on the refs.
Yeah.
If people actually saw their job weekly, people might sympathize. Right, this shit's difficult, actually. You know. When you put the player cam on and make it all transparent, and people see the players and they see the speed of the game. Raw, these players actually fucking.
Have you seen the refs though talking? When they're literally running, going ball play to the left, no foul, ball play to the right, keeps going, keep moving, no foul, keep going. The offside.
I actually mind it, guys. But I thought it was fun.
It's fun, but that's what I'm saying.
If you can't commentate the game when you're reffing the game, surely
then what they trying to do?
You went go.
I was like that. Just running around, talking to yourself. Pass to the left, great pass, no touch, keeps going forward. Number 9, forward through there, no offside. What do you think? I'm like,
if they release that, if they release,
I don't mind referees being a bit open.
If they release that as highlights at the end of the weekend for all the major moments in the Premier League, I think people would be a lot more like. Understanding of how difficult the job is. And then when you see how difficult the job is and you actually humanize it, you'd be like, okay, fair. I can understand how there could still be some fuckery going on. And it's not actually on purpose. It's just, you're just going to get some things wrong. Same with the player cams. Everyone will cuss out the players and say, oh, he's shit, he's that. Everyone does it. But when you actually put the player cam on, you actually see Tielemans running. It does make you shut up a little bit and be like, do you know what? This shit is actually really difficult. That's another thing. For me, just keep doing things to try and improve it rather than just give up on it and say, right, let's just go back to it being completely fucked.
There's a lot of people.
Steve kill me, man, when he's like, yo.
But that's what it's like. He's right.
And I heard the referee commentating the game as he's running, and I'm thinking, that's fucking weird.
People should be talking to him like that. Just
They feel like robots though. They are kind of little like robots, really. Like they're not like. It's one of them ones where you got to be quick. It's like, I don't know, man. It's one of them ones where like it is a difficult job, but at the same time they are heavily reliant on VAR now, to the point now where that when Tonali, that decision that was being made, it's almost like he waited. It's like, shit, I haven't got VAR here, right? Free kick, and everyone was moving mad. So yeah,
and then you've got the other side of the coin where referees back in the day, no matter what you said, they had the favorite players, they had the favorite teams.
I agree.
They had the favorite managers. I've been to sportsmen's dinners with ex-referees, and I've listened to stories they've told me about shit back in the day, and it's fucking bent as a 9-bob note. It's bent. I remember one referee, I'm not going to mention him on here, but he said Alex Ferguson used to give him bare shit because he won't give enough time and all that. And he said, I used to end the game like 5 minutes earlier just to piss him off, so that Ferguson would fucking be fuming. Do you know what I mean? And then another referee said when they refereed in the Champions League, he said you go to somewhere like Madrid or somewhere like that, you go in the hotel, you go in your room, on your bed, there'd be a signed shirt, there'd be a watch, there'd be gifts, all in there from the team you're playing, yeah? He said, you go and ref the game, He said, you give a mad decision, you come back to your hotel, and all the gear's gone out the hotel. And he was telling us a story about it. He's saying, like, he used to do anything to, like, get a little tiny bit of advantage, you know what I mean? He said, but madman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know if there was a super chat before about the NFL and rugby and how we would do it similar to that. But again, you don't want to go to their sports, innit?
Pick up the panel. How about they introduce the NBA or NFL kind of VAR? 2 appeals per team instead of checking everything.
I like that. I like that as well. Because in the NBA, you can challenge it. In tennis, you can challenge it.
Yes.
Like there should be an option where you can challenge some decisions. There should be. Absolutely. Absolutely. If it's so like, obviously you don't want it to, like, you don't want to put loads and it just ruins it, but like maybe 1 per game or for a team to use, and it's like, fam.
So what does that?
That's like Ballers League. That's like Ballers League.
So so this is the mix then. This one is the mix, if I'm not mistaken. This is the mix between old and new, right? So so the 2 appeals, that means the referee is reffing that game on the pitch. If the ref makes a decision, there's no VAR for that decision.
Yeah, basically you have challenges. So yeah, you have to choose.
No, but I mean, like, if a ref makes a decision on that pitch, that's the decision then, because
you have to live by that.
That sounds like what it is, yeah, because you wouldn't do this if VAR was actually running.
It's the refs it like it's the 90s, 2000s.
Yes.
But the managers
get 1 challenge a half or something.
Twice. Yeah, that's probably that's probably
that would allow the game to move a bit smoother as well. You know?
That's probably a good balance.
They would never do that though. They would never allow, like, managers to have control.
Imagine there's just 3 fuckeries. You only get to challenge 1.
Imagine if you were flipping
managers in the dugout. They'd have screens in the dugout with the replays, and they'd know what to when it was dodgy or not, when to do the decision. It's not like it's blind.
Are they allowed to have screens? Are managers and coaches allowed to have screens right now?
Screens, yeah. You see it.
They use them.
And that.
It's lockdown.
Yeah, they use them.
Yeah.
Let me see if there's any more on the. Well, there's definitely more on this subject. Why always me says, whatever decision happens, some fans will say it's the wrong call. It's the nature of football. After watching it 100 times, we can't still agree on decisions. I agree. I just think the old way, there was less debate about the referees, really.
Yeah, literally a day and then that's it. You're done. No,
that's because no socials, I think.
Yeah,
back in the day. That's
gone. You're right. You're right. They've done the challenge system at the under-20 World Cup, and the teams were abusing it with nonsense challenges. So that sounds like there was no limit to the challenges. That's the problem there.
Yeah.
Ash. Oh, sorry. Let me get it in order. Ashley adds, be like the rugby on-field refs are a different governing body to the ones using their version of VAR. No mates, no conflict of interest. They are effectively holding each other accountable. Also in rugby, as Steve said, they show on screens how the VAR is making their decisions.
I like that a lot.
Is that your picture on that guy's thing? Is that you?
Yeah.
Younger days.
Yeah. Younger days. But man looks older than I do now.
Yeah. You look older than you do now.
Brother, that picture is mad. That picture is mad. But yeah,
do this, man. It's killing me, man.
The internet, man. What are you gonna do, man?
Internet, man.
Why has he got his profile picture as that?
This is the set. This is the
man like Royal Mail Turkish boy.
This is the 3rd person with it on the show.
Yeah,
I've
seen it on Twitter.
I've
seen it on Twitter. I seen it on Twitter,
man. I didn't pay attention to it, man. So I just said, you know what? Let Turkish find it himself. I said, and then he's kind of made his way. You know what I'm saying?
I sent it to him. I sent it to him a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, a few people sent it to me that night, and I'm just like, bro,
I didn't send it to you, bro.
TOBS doesn't have time for the algorithm to do his thing. He said, "Let me take it to the source."
TOBS drops a bomb, and then he goes. He's out of it. That's it. He knows what he's doing. But yeah, it is what it is. Life. Let me see if there's any more on the subject. Steve, you have. Oh no, this one's on Tottenham. And Daniel's put a few in as well. So let me save them Daniel ones on Tottenham, because he's got one for me, got one for Steve. Serie A have ref cams, and for one of the attacks, you could see a clear deflection from the TV view, and from the ref cam, you couldn't. and I could see why it was a goal kick and not a corner. But the whole ref cam thing is like, we should all know the ref's job is hard. No?
Yeah, but obviously they're showing you their side of the story, innit? And like, you know, it's interesting, I'd say, for me anyway. I do enjoy watching them. I can't lie to you.
No. It's good to watch.
Yeah,
but I mean, in terms of finding out that the ref,
I know what you mean. Yeah. It's like, do your job.
Bro, put yourself in that position on the pitch. The ref job is hard. It's just that man get onto them now because they have all of that equipment, all of that, and they're getting things wrong more than ever. And then there's the whole arrogant approach that they never talk to the media. They don't have no accountability. Even the ref in them days, I remember refs used to get interviewed here and there. Nah,
ref in games, it's not easy, man. It's not easy at all.
Them doing
people do not accept human error. The ref Tom Saturn had to quit his career not too long after the Chelsea Barca match. He did an interview years later, and he was still getting hate mail.
Bro, I'm not
that
gonna
was
lie.
some fraudulent shit. I can't lie. That was some UEFA loaner shit. That weren't no human.
He sent about 100 of those. Letters.
I can't lie, bro.
Oh, what? When he was 4 years old and he was sending these little hate mail.
Is that the drug boy? Is that the drug boy?
Yeah, man. That was some
referee Tom.
That game,
that was the match fixing, man. And I swear, Barcelona, we dug a little deep dive on them and found out them and UEFA were doing something. I don't know. Van Persie as well. Van Persie red card. Arsenal fans, you know what I'm talking about. UEFA loaner.
Yeah, that was mad. That at the new camp, that was mad.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So let me see. Big up. Oh no, let me save that one. Is it? Actually, no, it's on subject. Big up Benjamin. Big up guys. In my opinion, I think English football or Premier League football needs more refs from around the world. Other leagues have non-biased refs that seem to call a more consistent game. People have been calling for that for a long time, even from the old days to now. Well, would that help though?
I think so. You know, I feel like nowadays some of these referees at Stockley Park and whatnot, they don't want to do the right thing if it puts their mate in deep shit. Whereas a non-biased ref, they're just going to care about doing their job. And listen, if you've made a bad decision, you've made a bad decision. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that, man. Let's just keep our referees English. I can't lie.
Why? What's it adding?
Reform. That's funny for me saying that. Let's keep our own, mate. Let's keep our own, yo.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? But I just think for me, it's one of them ones where like they've got their own way of kind of understanding the game. And also, I watch Champions League and I watch the Premier League. So I want to separate the two, man. Like, I like the Champions League for what it is, and I like the Premier League for what it is. That's just the way I kind of move.
You've been listening to Jim Ratcliffe, you've been getting on the Ratcliffe train.
I'm not saying that. I'm listening to Jamal Radcliffe for it. I'm just
Jamal Radcliffe.
You know what I mean? I just think it's one of them ones where, like, let's not separate the two, man. Watch Champions League. I don't know, man. That's just the way I kind of look at it anyway.
You know, be saying separate the players. I don't want to mix the players in Champions League with Premier League.
Hey, no, fuck that guy, man. Don't be pairing me to man. Never.
Bro, only English players in the Premier League. Only.
No. Listen. I'm
hey,
all for it.
Can you imagine if I just said
English power? Leave it to SAEED, mate. Just leave it to SAEED.
Bro.
English power.
Never.
Hey, Mr. Rilla says if that Dinya penalty happened in any game to Arsenal, their fan base would cause World War III. Turkish, you moan about the tiniest decisions. I don't know what this is in context to, but yeah. I call ref a lot. Zane says the knockout stages of the Champions League is the best footy. Who is the favourites? Looks open this season, but I'll go with Bayern.
Yeah, I'm going with Bayern as well, man. Harry Kane, 500 goals now? Career?
I need to see the draw.
I think good question, but I think wait till this knockout.
Yeah, you have to wait till later on,
and you know the draw and the through all the way to the final, and then it's.
Yeah. I think this season we're going to see the closest thing to a quadruple.
I knew that was coming anyway.
You're actually
he's laying traps.
He's laying traps, man. What kind of shit trap is that?
No problem.
Your club was 2 games away from a quadruple. How much closer can you get?
I know, but we're gonna. I think you're gonna get closer. I know. I agree.
That shit was hurt, man. 2 games from a quadruple.
Yeah, we were bad. That was one of the best teams the Premier League's ever seen. But I think Arsenal are going to go close this year, especially the way the draw's happening. City obviously have got a say in the League Cup final. They can stop them directly, but getting draws like Mansfield and Altrincham and you know what I mean. Barnsley.
Wait, what's the FA Cup draw?
Yeah, they got Mansfield.
And you got Wolves. You got Wolves. What do you lot want?
Anyway, so the way they're going to the final there, and then they keep getting Olympiacos and shit in the Champions League. Yeah.
Get to the final because we got Mansfield in the 5th round.
Oh, shit. Who do we get?
Quad, man. Quad's there, brother.
Ado says there is a reason the 2018 World Cup had 0 English refs. Absolute rubbish. UEFA matches are being called and treated differently than Premier League. We often say there's a difference with Champions League, innit? Big up Box of Oranges. If SAEED be like, quote, if Stockley Park loses its Anglo heritage, we don't have an FA anymore. There needs to big up Daniel. There needs to be, Danielle, sorry, but there needs to be a big refresh where new refs are brought in and new training courses, because refs still call fouls that everyone who's played football know are not fouls, and that's where there's another layer to this whole problem. Like, I don't know. VAR wasn't the answer to the problem before, in my opinion, but I don't know what was. So just keep it as is. But yeah, if you could change one refereeing error from your teams, what would it be, lads?
You have to think about it, won't we?
Barcelona semi-final drop a disgrace.
Bro, there's a couple, man.
Mine would be that Raheem Sterling offside at City. That would have been unbeaten, 100 points and a double.
I thought it'd have to be the
Sissoko penalty.
What was that about?
What was wrong with it? What was wrong with it?
In the Champions League final.
There was a penalty. It
wasn't a penalty. It wasn't a penalty.
Ref gave it.
I know. That's why I said I would take it back. I would change it.
Well, you still wouldn't have won. It would have gone to penalties, and we would have beaten.
You never know. Never know.
Your Spurs, bro. We would have beaten you on penalties.
I hear it. You know what? That's something that he should definitely take that one there. Well, what else is he gonna say?
You're not gonna say Turkish. You're not gonna say the dive. Turkish,
what dive?
Huh?
The so-called Rooney dive. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You know it's not so called, but
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, come on, man. Let's go. I mean, how many years you gonna hold on to this bullshit? It's a dive.
I love this game.
It is what it is. Champions League final, isn't it? Probably Layman getting sent off.
Yeah. You know what my one is? I don't know if you remember, but Nani red card against Real Madrid, bro. Never red card. He's watching the flight of the ball.
Nah, what? He karate kicked the guy.
Nah, bro, get out of here, man.
That's the
last person to say that. Are you kidding me? He's literally watching the ball and he literally controls it on the top.
That's dangerous play. That's dangerous play.
No, it's not, man. Get out of it, bro.
That's the definition of dangerous play.
I'm still finding where that Turkish referee is, bro. Where are you, mate? I'm still looking for you, man.
He refs some big games after that.
And no wonder you defended him. Is it, you know what I mean? Is it a Turkish thing?
I know him, bro. He's a legend.
Man said, is it a Turkish thing?
Baklava thing? Is it baklava thing?
Is it baklava?
Oh my god. Didn't think I would see a SAEED heel turn tonight. So Jim Ratcliffe in the house. It's the big six people. You don't know what's around the corner. They still have replay assistance on certain players outside of challenges. First downs, whether a shot was a free or not. However, because of the start-stop of the games, it is easier. Love from the States. Big up, Mr. Penn. Festus, how many goals have we seen from corners that were not corners that still needs looking at? Or that needs looking at? But that's another thing. You know, in open play, they look at the phase before, right? But in a corner, the phase before is the giving of the corner, which they don't look at. So, again, what is right? It just brings more questions than answers, in my opinion. I think that's it on the subject of referees and nonsense. Actually, this one came in really, actually, again, can we talk about bad refereeing? This one came in before we started talking about it, and then he sent a further two. So we've got his ones in already. Cool. There's a couple more on Tottenham. Steve beefing with Arsenal is forced. Just because some random online triggered him is always his excuse. Who's man's this? I thought this was the Tottenham one. Who's Man City's actual rivals?
Not you.
And here's the one that mentions Steven. I've lost it. Actually, yeah, here it is. Steve, you have good knowledge on football, but you can't seriously think Frank would have kept us up since match week 6. We are 18th in the league, and he has also Turkish. Please stop saying Levy did a good job. He is the reason we are in this mess. Cutting corners on wages, not backing managers properly, buying 5 teenagers for 40 million instead of buying 1 star. I don't disagree. He's the reason you're in this mess. But Daniel, tell me I'm lying when I say he's also the reason that you lot have some sort of expectation to do something.
No, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. I'm not a liar at all.
So is your name Daniel?
I'm not a liar, but I interact with Daniel all the time. I'm just sick of your bullshit, bro. Like, I'm sick of your bullshit. You just chat shit when it comes to Daniel Levy, right? You chat rubbish. Yeah, man will criticize the manager who was working in spite of the nasty circumstances that
still taking the bait all these years.
Cool.
It's mad.
Nah, bro, I'm explaining.
When Turkish goes fishing, it's 100% catch rate. It's mad.
Big up Daniel. Just calm down.
What bait are you using, Turkish? Because I want to know.
Turkish goes catches draws every time.
Which bait is this brother using? It must be TOBS' favorite food.
He catches.
No, but this is this guy. Name a fish that bites a lot, and that's him. Like, whatever fish bites a lot.
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
Look at him.
He's so angry.
He's all angry up in the net now. Look at him.
So what is the reason for your high expectation if it is not partly Daniel Levy, if you don't mind?
Bro, allow it, man. Bro, high expectation. Get out of here, man. I'm tired of arguing this bullshit, bro. Man said high expectation.
Aquaba fish.
Aquaba fish.
High expectations, man.
Aquaba fish.
Aquaba.
All right, cool. I think that's it. Let me quickly scroll back up. Yeah, on that. Yeah, cool. All good. Actually, Seamus, big up. He said, Turkish, when is the Turkey Ireland combined 11 coming? Also, do you think they both will get through? I'd say maybe March for that one. And I do think they both get through. I think Ireland's one is a bit more Czech Republic away first. It ain't going to be easy. Whereas Turkey, Romania, and Turkey, that should be light work. I do think both get through, though. And the combined 11, we'll talk in March. But yes, let me just go through the remaining super chats and then we'll do the Arsenal stuff and prediction. Daniel says, first time I caught you guys live in over 5 years. Big up everyone from Melbourne. Best footballing pod on YouTube, helping me get through my shift. Big up my guy. Mad to think you're just out there across the world just watching the show, like many are, but it's always just mad to think. Kilimanjaro says, I know this is crazy, but if anyone's watching Barca right now, Juan Garcia is giving me Neuer vibes. The saves this guy is making are just ridiculous.
They just lost.
Yeah.
I think he took it back, I think he must have said something.
Big up Girona.
Yeah, they lost to Girona,
yeah. Real Madrid top now.
Yeah, 1 point, isn't it? Or 2 points?
2 points now. They lost. Yeah.
What a job the Interim's doing, bro. Alvaro, my Liverpool ex-player.
Would you take him? Would I
take
him? Can you be back to me?
Dial Square. You're not really like Grizz. You're not really on Xabi Alonso like I thought you would be, to be honest.
I admit I'm not onto him.
The way you just sounded excited about Arbeloa, I've never heard you talk about that with Alonso.
Liverpool fans are really gassed about Alonso. I'm not really gassed about Alonso.
Okay.
Until you get him, and then you'll tell us that you was gassed about him and you always wanted him.
The camera doesn't lie. The camera doesn't lie. But we'll tuck into it as the summer goes. We've got a long way to go here.
Big up Dial Square. The stadium is too much for Spursy. They need to ground share with Orient for a season and try grow into it. As Pochettino, don't make me laugh. Lee Slims, Spurs players were pissed off that Frank used Arsenal as the benchmark. Maybe they'd have accepted it if he used City instead. Big up Lee. Ibs adds, bro, round of 16 is expecting for your club. What are we doing here? Going back to the Champions League stuff. Big up the panel. This one's from Gutam. Who was better? Ajax 2019 with De Jong, De Ligt, Tadic, Ziyech, or Monaco 2017, Mbappe, Bernardo, Fabinho, Falcao? Who wins head-to-head?
Monaco.
You man are saying...
I've seen that team first and they were fucking good.
Monaco, they were good. They beat us at home. They were really good. Bernardo Silva was brilliant.
Ajax beat Juventus. They beat Real Madrid.
Yeah, I'm going to say Monaco. They said it too quick, I think.
Then they lost to us.
They said it too quick. I think I'm going with Ajax team. The way they play football was unbelievable. You know what I mean? The passing, the way they were just cutting through the teams. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ajax team.
You got to put Van der Beek in that little list as well.
Yeah, Van der Beek.
He was.
You know what? Maybe you swayed me. Because the football they played was actually mad.
They're playing, bro. The way they just what was that pass and move goal they made, or was it? I don't know if it was.
It was Real Madrid. It was Real Madrid.
Bro, come on, man. But I still think that Monaco team was serious as well.
Serious.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm going with Ajax team.
That Monaco team was mad. It obviously didn't last long enough together. Because look at those names. And the way you're picking out extra players for Ajax, you could easily pick out extra players from that Monaco team as well.
Yeah. Bakayoko's in there.
Bakayoko, Benjamin Mendes.
Yeah.
And another one from Gutam saying best striker era 2000 to 2010, R9 Henri Eto'o Drogba, 10 to 20 CR7 Messi Lewandowski Suarez.
This is a whole.
Or 20 to 26 Haaland Mbappe Kane.
This is a pre-record, man. This is a pre-record right there.
I think you have to take out CR7 and Messi.
100%.
Yeah.
They're not like they don't even in this.
No. This is freaks.
Yeah, and I'm not saying
Aguero in there.
But
I'm not sure if you'd put Zlatan in the 10 to 20. I think you'd put him in the 0 to 10. But obviously, you just had the longevity.
Yes. Yeah, true. Aguero in 10 to 20. Yeah.
Yes.
10 to 20.
100%.
I'd probably say, and maybe nostalgia. I'd probably go 2000.
I'm going
2010 to 20, and then 20 to 26.
Yeah, I'm going 0 to 10.
Yo, respect Drogba, man. Why you look in the chat like respect
who?
No.
Hey?
Respect who?
Respect Drogba.
Oh, yeah.
Why? What happened?
I know there's just chat like saying Drogba with a question mark. I was like, yo, respect Drogba, man. Big game moments, man. He was the guy, man.
He's not in that. He's not in that bracket.
He's not in.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he just obviously mentioned it.
That's why they're saying it, because he's not with them three.
Sorry, let me go back to it quick.
Why are you laughing, Chris? You're a nasty guy, you know.
Out of all the referees in the Prem, which ones do you man think are actually decent? Taylor's been decent for Chelsea lately, says Dazza. There's that one we didn't recognize a few games ago, and I don't know. I can't tell you his name. He was all right.
Yeah, Taylor's actually been all right recently. He actually has. Might be my new favorite referee.
Taylor.
Yeah, man. Big him up. One of the good ones.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Mug.
One of the good ones.
Mon says, if you all could ask any person, if you could ask any person within a club one question and get an honest answer, who and what would you ask? Big up, love for the love.
If you could.
One question, honest answer. This is a tough question, man.
We kind of ask each other every day, innit? Right? Like,
what if you all could what?
If you could ask
a question.
Anyone in your club, any question.
I would ask. I'll go first. Mine's easy. I would ask,
and you get an honest answer.
I would ask Gerard Houllier, why did you sign El Hadji Diouf instead of Anelka?
Yeah,
man said Gerard Houllier. I think this guy's asking about now, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, you might have to ask Salah.
I've got too many questions to ask.
Yeah,
long day.
This one's a deep one. Pavan says Spurs won the Europa last year and called themselves champions of Europe with Levy as chairman. As soon as he's gone there in a genuine relegation battle.
Oh, GRIZZ is killing me, man.
Brother GRIZZ, can you please get the mic closer? We just hear the first 2 words and the rest is it's a deflection.
Oh, is it? My mic's not working. I saw our next show. Mic might not be connected.
Oh, is it? You can change it on just down there, but it's all right.
Why are you laughing, man? Instead of helping me, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing up there in the corner? Are you stupid,
bro?
Are you stupid,
bro? Look at what he actually said though. The super chat.
What?
Yeah.
Forget it, man. He
didn't get it.
He didn't get the question.
No, I did get it. But I ignore that part, innit?
You're going okay.
You just ignore that part.
Say less.
Ford Super Monday and TOBS is live. Turkish living rent free in their TOBS, buddy. You thinking about me, TOBS, or something? What's going on there? What are you doing? What's this super chat about?
The fuck?
Just skip the super chat, please.
Big up Ryan. Big up the panel every time. Out of the big 6, which combined 11 out of 3 teams split would be better? Arsenal, United, and Chelsea 11 versus Liverpool, Tottenham, and City 11.
That's definitely a pre-record, man.
Currently now. Yeah, but it's a weird one, isn't it? Because it's usually North versus South, but this one just thrown United into South and Tottenham into...
Why have you mixed it up like that?
Maybe it's just an unusual way to look at it. Something different. Maybe.
Should be a north and south thing, innit?
Yeah, maybe we should do that one. We haven't even done that one yet to be able to do something like this, which is a change up on it.
Oh, no south one.
Yeah. You, Steve, SAEED, GRIZZ, me, Matisse, TOBS.
Yeah.
No. Fuck that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man.
Even saying it, I just really
Oh, my brother, Tony, my brother.
We're trying to say you're gonna be carrying the team. You're saying you're gonna be carrying the team.
Toby, man, my brother.
Nah, bro, I don't want to work with these, man. That's long. Sahel says, what players from your teams, if any, do you think tune in to the big 6? I can imagine Gabriel or Rice tuning in to see Steve's rants about Arsenal. To this day,
100%.
Yeah, to this day, Rice following League Gunner, that surprised me so much.
Yeah, but that's
so Rice must watch things. Yeah, he must. Huh?
Yeah, you didn't know. You didn't know that.
Rice following who?
This guy's late.
Next.
Huh?
This guy's late.
What?
Which
Rice? Which Rice? Muller?
Declan.
Yeah, Declan.
Muller Rice is following accounts.
Declan.
They watch it.
That's crazy.
Is it true that Gabriel said he had a burner account? So is that fake?
Who?
I seen something. Gabriel probably's got a burner account now.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not though, but I seen something.
I don't know. TOBS, in your honest, unbiased opinion in Sopranos, is Sopranos, The Wire, and Breaking Bad all better shows than Game of Thrones? Yes.
Jeez, what a
Sopranos,
question.
Yeah, Breaking Bad. The Wire. I never get into The Wire, me.
Oh, Wire. You know what? You have to. It takes a little. It can take a little while, especially season 2, Steve. But once you do it,
you're in.
Oh.
See, the thing is, Sopranos, The Wire, and Breaking Bad are total different genres to suddenly Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones is fantasy.
Game of Thrones is sick, but it's the ending killed it, where everyone just went like,
they rushed it.
Yeah, but the thing is, I actually think the previous 7 seasons, and a lot of people disagree because they it fell off after the 6th season. But for me, that was 7 seasons of heat. Like that that's for me. That's the standard bearer. So what I would say is these 4 shows for me they're the standard bearers. Like, if I had to list a top 4 shows I've ever watched in my life, serious shows, it's these 4. It's these 4 for sure.
I think Gomorrah goes in there for
me.
No, not in there. Not in there.
Which one is Gomorrah better than in this? And
I think it's better than The Wire I don't rate, but I think Gomorrah is better than Breaking Bad.
No
way. Yeah. No way.
No.
I didn't get excited by Breaking Bad. I didn't see the hype.
Breaking Bad is actually underrated. Breaking Bad is
Gomorrah is sick, mate. It's sick. It's gritty. It's sick. It's proper.
Gomorrah's sick. 100% Gomorrah's sick. But Breaking Bad is quality, bro.
You know, but you know why I don't agree with you on Game of Thrones, because Game of Thrones doesn't feel complete with that last season, whereas Sopranos, Wire, and Breaking Bad, you can watch that final episode and it is like masterpiece. Every single one of them. Game of Thrones, you watch the final season, it's like, what the fuck is this? Like, it's ruined it in my opinion. Like Boardwalk Empire, class show, ruined it with the last season. You watched Boardwalk, but that could have been levels with like Sopranos and
Boardwalks fell off, man.
It fell off because of the budget.
I don't think none of you watched Americans, but Americans was bad boy shit.
You know what I think? You know what I think's a class show, underrated to death. Euphoria.
I've not watched it.
Yeah.
Euphoria is sick, man.
I've not watched it. I've not watched it.
Euphoria is good.
You know, left field show. Obviously, it's not like a serious show, but for me, it's right up there. The Office US. I'm telling you, The Office US.
Oh yeah.
The Office US is
unbelievable.
But don't say The Office US like you're siding off The Office UK. That the original is still king.
I'm sorry.
The original
no, wait, sorry. The US.
I'm sorry. I watched the US. I couldn't watch the UK after watching the US.
The US one
mad?
the UK one.
I'm sorry. I couldn't.
The UK one. Sorry.
I watched the US first. I couldn't watch the UK one. I couldn't watch it.
Whoa, you couldn't. You can.
The UK one. I'll try now, but I couldn't.
No, it's not better. The UK one's not better, but the UK one's really good. I think The Office UK.
I've watched both, so I like both.
So have I. I like both, but I think the US one is just like that.
What's that one you told me to watch where they're in the underground city?
Which one?
Paradise.
Paradise. I enjoyed that.
Season 2's coming out soon. If you have seen From is good. From season 4's
Money Heist. Money Heist needs to be.
I'm rewatching. Yeah. Do you know what I'm rewatching? I'm rewatching Lost. I'm rewatching
Lost. I watched Lost for years, mate, and it was wild.
That last season ruined it, Lost, man.
Anyone on that?
Mobland is one of the best. That's
first seasons. Gentleman's good. You know what's a complete show? I'm telling you this. It took me a while to watch it, but when I watched it, it's up there. Snowfall. You see what Damson introduced?
I need to start. I haven't watched that one.
Nope. What? Toes, what do you mean no?
I don't think it is a complete show. I think the way it ended wasn't bro.
That's one of the best endings I've ever seen in a series.
No way. It was Snowfall's a very good show, and I'm not saying this as bad as ending as Game of Thrones, but like that ending was just come on, man. It was
that ending was one of the best endings.
Bro.
Walking down that LA road, wherever it was road, and that Kendrick tune playing, and the everything coming full circle. He's a drunkard now, bro. That ending was good, man. I can't lie. Sopranos ending for me is the best ending of all time. The whole blinking thing, and then he dies.
Leaves it open, like it left it mad. I mean, it's unfortunate he died because they definitely would have had to revisit it somewhere down the line.
You have to admit,
James Gandolfini's heritage.
Everything, and it's all close, and it's all mad, and there's all wicked highlights. You have to say Sopranos.
Y'all seen Camp Rock?
Get out of here.
Camp Rock. All right, next super chat, man.
Narcos is right up there for me as well. Narcos is right up there for me.
I don't know why we don't even mention Prison Break. Prison Break's cold as well.
Nah, come on, man. Prison Break is weak.
Prison Break started off mad.
Prison Break
fell off. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Too many prisons, man. You can only get arrested so many times and break out of so many jails.
How many tunnels you gonna do?
I'm on here, man.
Sons of Anarchy was actually pretty good. I like that. It's not top 10. It's not top 10, but it was a good show.
Have you not seen Shield?
Nah.
No.
You lot ain't seen the Shield. That's old school, by the way, but the Shield is. Anyone in the chat can back me up on this because the Shield is.
I'm going to see the Shield.
I've heard
the Shield is proper.
I've heard of the Shield.
Amazon or something.
Oh, I don't know what that's on. This is a 90 show. Shield was proper.
But Mobland is coming up through the ranks. Like we used to talk about Mobland.
Yeah,
ridiculous. You need 3-4 seasons before.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's coming up.
Class.
That's what I mean. Coming up. Yeah.
Can't get into the Peaky Blinders. Can't get into the Peaky Blinders.
I order the Peaky.
Is it the accent? Is it the accent that's putting you off?
Peaky Blinders just fell off a little bit.
But there's so many shows that fell off.
Peaky Blinders I got into.
Like The Walking Dead started off well, but that fell off. Heroes started off well, that fell off.
True Detective. You lot want True Detective?
I watched True Detective. Yes.
What's that like? CSI?
Nah, it's different. It's different. It's like a horror. It's like a crime horror show.
Yeah, it's clever. It's clever.
Did you watch the recent one? The one in Alaska or whatever it was?
No.
Also, another bad boy show. Sorry, I'm done now. Fargo. Fargo is a bad boy show.
I only watched one.
Fargo is a bad boy show.
Get onto Fargo. All of you, man, get onto Fargo.
No,
Chris Rock, Billy Bob Thornton.
Fargo is deep. Fargo is deep. Toby, shout.
Apparently, was it Horses? Something Horses. Apparently, that's meant to be good.
Slow Horses. Yeah. Slow Horses is very good as well. Very good.
Fargo is bad boy. Fargo.
I watched Fargo, but I can't remember it, man.
Turkish, you're gonna love Fargo. Guarantee you.
I can't remember it. Ozark as well. I watched one season of Ozark. It was really good, but I never stayed on it.
Slow.
Queen of the South, that's cold. Queen of the South. I don't know if you might watch that.
Queen of the South is good. Yeah.
I've not watched it.
Cold.
No, Queen of the South is very good.
Very good, man.
Ryan says, sorry, back to it. I see a couple comments, but listen, we're live twice a week every week. So this is the first time
we don't care about anything.
Actually talked about something different in the 5 years we've been here. I think currently Szoboszlai is the best midfielder in the league, better than Rice. 17 goals and assists, and he's got more to his game. That's what you want from a midfielder.
On form, he's actually up there. I'm not gonna lie. He it's the bar is lowered. But saying that, I think he's been.
You have to give him his flowers, man.
He's been better than virtually everyone this season in the midfield.
And back to the subject. Even if you guys don't like anime, Attack on Titan is a must-watch. If it had real people, it would be talked about, like Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, etc.
I still need to watch.
Anime is. I just can't get my head around it.
Anime is good. There's one on Netflix called Blue Eyed Samurai. Sick. I'm telling you, so sick. Anime is good. I just need the time.
The players are on getting injured and that, man. They just want to watch anime, man. I mean,
I've heard so many good things about Attack on Titan, bro. So I need to watch it. I just haven't had the time.
Konate is big on anime. He just always posting anime.
Mega NFL Star says no Ozark mention. He got in there at the end. Sheesh. Anyways, Anthony Taylor's been behaving recently because of David Cooter, that wronging. Released the Taylor files. Yeah, that guy, like the way that's being swept under, like it's just crazy. Peaky Blinders, gentlemen, mentioned as well. Love the show. First super chat. Big up Rick. And this one here from JC saying Tobes watches mad shows because he can't watch his dead club.
Most of these shows are old.
The club's been dead for a long time, bro. So it's matter how old the shows are.
Makes sense.
Still relevant. All right, cool. Let's do predictions for Arsenal. Sorry.
Can we talk about the fact that you tried to put a thingy on? What's it called? Lone Soldier and you flopped. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, I got the table. Let me bring up the table. Can you believe it? How can I play Lone Soldier and get 0 points?
Seriously.
We laughed at Matisse. I laughed at Matisse when he got 1 point when he played Lone Soldier.
I told you these chips are overhyped. Man needs to just use
definitely overhyped.
No,
man are saving these chips like clowns.
Matisse, if you played Lone Soldier this week, Matisse, it would have banged.
It would have banged.
Exactly. It's not overhyped.
Of course, there's a point.
It's tactic. It's an actual tactic.
It's like FPL. FPL's chips. You can play free hit. You can do triple captain. It might not bang.
Yeah, true.
Come on,
you
man.
think to yourself, you know what? Play the triple captain, Haaland versus, I don't know, Luton Town. He don't score against Luton Town. It's just one of them ones.
Yeah, someone done me the other week for like 9 points. I would have had 9 extra points, and when it done it, I was.
That's what I was saying. I was happy. I was
yeah.
happy, bro, because Steve's behind me. I was thinking, shit. Yo, I'm glad
that. And then I remember that. Points off me when I was fucking third.
That's what I'm saying. No. Because I didn't know Turkish was actually doing well. That's why I didn't know.
I can't believe I'm trying to get you out of there. Results for no reason. That's just...
Steve took my points away. That's remembering.
I went first week, and everyone went mad, but I got my nose in front first.
So let me have the table again. Let me have a look at the table again. Let me.
Go on.
Man's gassed that he's second to bottom.
You haven't got a halves anymore. You know that, Grizz, right?
Don't teach me, please. Please don't teach me. I'm 1 point behind you. Don't teach me.
You shouldn't be. Turkish fucking robbed all my points with his lone soldier gimmick.
Don't cheat, innit?
I should be third. I was gone.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, brother.
Yeah.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
How many points did you actually have? Yeah, you had a good 8-9 points.
8 points or some shit. Points. I was gone. I was about to leave this thing.
So if people play the double points chip, can as many people play that in the same week? Because it doesn't affect anyone else, does it?
Yeah. That one I'll actually allow multiple people to play it.
Yeah, because it's only on your points, in it. So it's down to what you think. Because I was thinking, are we going to run out of weeks for chips? But them double points ones that everyone's got, literally 5 of us could play it in the same week, and it just doubles our points.
Yeah. Mad.
Yeah, the other ones are more difficult, isn't it?
No, it's getting dark. It's getting dark for Tobes, man. A couple more weeks of this, and he's relegated.
But I'm finishing.
Bro, I'm done, man. It's done. It's over, bro. It's over.
I think I'm gonna beat Stephen Matisse. I'm not gonna
it's
lie.
all over, Jackie. Don't cry, don't beg.
Yeah. I can't wait for you to use your chips wrongly.
they've got the chips left now, Tobes and Grizz.
I've been getting advice from a lot of people that have been studying this shit on my behalf.
And you're down there still after all that.
No, I've ignored them.
Oh.
Fair. Kilimanjaro added, I don't like anime either, but AOT is gonna make me try some other ones. It's that good. And then we got some AOT? More. Was that the one he just mentioned? What was that? Attack of Titan.
Yeah. Oh, I might have to watch it. I like that.
I
haven't seen this, whatever this is called, but Penguin. I liked Penguin first season.
Penguin was good. Penguin was good.
Yeah, Penguin was good. Enjoyed that.
A few mentions here. Big up the community as always. Let's do the predictions though. Wolves Arsenal, because we're touching 2 hours. 6.4k like the vid, people. I don't know how many likes we're on. The screen is moving a bit mad, so I can't even check right now. But yeah, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Individual channels in the description below. And yeah, we got Wolves and we've got a win. Simple as that. Simple as that. I'm gonna go. Got to turn up as well, man. 3-0 Arsenal. SAEED.
I was gonna choose that as well. I'm gonna go 2-0 Arsenal.
Steve.
1-1.
Yeah.
Now Steve's turn to do this.
Steven, take a shot.
Matisse. 1-1-2-2. Matisse.
It's 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0. Grizz.
3.
And Tobes.
Wolves.
2-0. 2-0 Arsenal.
Cool. All predictions in as expected. 5 wins, 1 draw. Predicted. Let us know in yours in the comments below, people. On that note, I think have we missed anything? We haven't, innit? I mean, to be honest, to get a 2-hour shot out of tonight was.
Bro, how did we do 2 hours?
Because the VAR discussion was good. I think that's a clip.
It was good.
You take that out, bang it on Big Six Clips channel, people. Yeah, we've got a Clips channel. Go over there, subscribe.
No,
so we don't often have shows where we can have a good discussion about something that's not, our club related per se, more of a balanced one. So I think this show was good. Let us know, people.
Yeah, not always tribal, not always me bantering Grizz and that about his dead team, but it's good to
next time, man.
Next time, you know what I mean? We'll get there, man. But yeah, for now it's truce, guys. We're all friends now. We're all friends today, man.
Calm before the storm.
Yeah, man. Calm before the storm, guys.
Hey, storm this weekend, brother.
Let's go.
Let's go.
He's so excited about this game. It tells me he's got a different agenda for this mob coming up.
I should have came down for that mob. Just to
rattle the cages, isn't it?
No, Steve, I ain't offering to pay for your shit, Steve. If you're gonna try and come back, you pay for that shit yourself.
Lock him out, lad.
This could be mad. You have to be there, people. Sunday.
Let's let man get past Wolves first, and then let's see what's mad and what's not mad.
True.
You'll beat Wolves, man.
Bro. You never know, man. Remember Southampton?
They'll beat Wolves, man. Don't worry about all that, man. No, they beat Wolves in the home game. Remember, they beat Wolves.
They've been stinking recently, though, haven't they?
Yeah, back to reality.
Low block, innit? Low block. Wolves with a low block.
You never know, Steve.
He's got the hope in the bag.
Football could happen this weekend. Football could happen this weekend.
This is why he disgusts me the most. Who told Grizz to be the happiest right now? Why is he so?
Bro,
happy?
he's buzzing. He's acting like he ain't there.
Bro, I don't get it, Grizz.
I'm only doing what you used to have been doing all season.
I know, but
I'm not allowed in.
I'm just saying. I thought you'd be the calmest. Everyone else is a London op. You're the.
You've been having a party. Saeed's been having a party on his channel and I'm not allowed
chilling.
To no, you're fucking chilling. Have you fucking seen the videos?
Bro, I'm chilling.
Man says he's chilling.
You got a Liverpool hat on, bro.
It's a win-win for me. Either Arsenal got stopped or Tottenham got closer to relegation. It's I can't lose.
We're gonna be there.
We'll be there. We'll be there.
We'll be there for someone.
We'll be there.
Oh, you muted Turkish.
I think, Tom, you got to concentrate on relegation.
I'm thinking. What time does the show on Thursday?
That doesn't even make sense. What do you think? Do you think that this is the game? No, but do you think this is the game we can afford to drop points in?
No, I'm just saying, like, I think he's got to lock in, man. Allow this on.
Yeah, we are locked in, which is why I'm saying we need to get points.
Yeah,
what? So what? We should just forget about this game. Forget about
this game, but the whole kind of Arsenal in the league, and I think he's got to focus on the relegation zone and the relegation battle. So I'm saying,
realize getting a point here would benefit us in that battle.
A point? You need to win, brother.
No, I said getting a point. 3 points would help us. So I don't understand your
two birds with one stone.
Or you just like the sound in your own voice when you say relegation battle in Tottenham. Is that what you're?
I'm just saying like that. Just lock in. That's all I'm saying to you. Like lock in.
You must not be talking to me. Stop talking to me. I don't want to hear relegation. You're playing one game.
I want you to be here on the show,
brother. You're playing one game.
Champions League next year, bro.
I don't want to hear it from you.
We're not the same, bro. We're not the same, man. We're not the same.
Yeah, Man United fans are coaching clubs in multiple competitions.
I'm not about to start taking tips from you, brother. Jamal, I'm not taking tips from you. You're 2 games away from Jamal. Don't forget that. You're only ever 2 games away from Jamal.
You could be playing Oldham Athletic. Who's in the championship, guys? You could be playing some
Oldham in the championship.
Yeah, whoever's in the championship, bro, you could be playing there, man. And we're going to be hearing, Toes has been rushed outside Leighton Orient ground. We have to help him. You know what I mean?
Respect Leighton Orient, please.
The Valley, some historical.
Leighton Orient is my team, man. It's my local.
Shit, Leicester could get relegated. That's mad.
Yeah, it's peak for them, man.
That's crazy.
But it is what it is.
Did you see that game, Leicester, the other day? They were 3-0 up against Southampton.
Crazy.
Oh, shit. If they got relegated, that would be mad.
It's a long way back from there.
League One.
Long way back from there.
Are you listening, Toby?
With Harry Winks and Oliver skipping the midfield. No surprise. No surprise.
No wonder.
The Tottenham brothers strike again. Oh,
they were champions.
Tottenham thinking Leicester, bro. What the fuck?
They were championship. They were champions at one point, guys. Champions.
That
was 10 years ago, guys. Imagine that. 10 years ago, you're the champions. 10 years later, you're relegated.
Let me check their team.
I can't believe Oliver Skip and Harry Winks are in a pivot in a relegation battle in the championship. That is.
I'm sure they've got some Chelsea players as well.
One of our youngsters in there, that Divine Mukasa, just signed for them. He scored on his debut and assisted.
for Leicester.
Let me see this team.
What
Do you remember Ricardo Pereira?
Yeah.
He was a good player.
Is he still there?
He's down there right back in their championship relegation battle with
Jordan
Oxford
Ayew.
United.
Patton Daka, Begovic. Yeah, I knew there was a Chelsea player here.
I'll take that for Towel guy, man. If he
Ricardo
gets
Pereira. Raw, man.
No, this
Wait,
championship
it's
is crazy.
there. Is Ndidi there?
Bruv, Andy King is their manager.
Andy King? No way.
Temporary. I think he's temporary.
Bro, Jordan Ayew's there as well, off the bench. Nah, Lascelles. Hey, this championship
No, but
is
is Ndidi
crazy.
still there?
No.
No, he's gone.
Besiktas. He's at Besiktas.
Nah, championship
Wow.
is
He's that defender there, that wild face.
Who?
Oh,
face.
Face.
So
Mad
shit.
Mad hair,
He's got the best own
I don't
goals.
see it.
Got the best own goals at Anfield you're ever likely to see. Rare own goals at Anfield.
Championship
He's not there.
dark.
let's
man.
Even that Harwood Bellis was hyped up at City. He's at Southampton right now. He's still there.
Yeah.
let's wrap it up,
Yeah.
now, man. We
Made his
started
England debut.
a championship segment. Let them go down
he's
first.
not
man.
kidding.
Let them go
Bro,
down
get
first,
ready,
and then-
man.
We need to do a championship show, man. We need to start getting
Talking, man.
home.
Talking.
Chris,
Start learning.
Middlesbrough today.
that
3-1.
wild face, he's at Monaco.
No way.
So random.
He's doing all right for himself.
He's got
we
out
need
the shit at Leicester.
Yeah,
and he
he's
don't
doing all right in
himself
Monaco.
with a tax-free
Living in Monaco,
haven.
tax free. Yeah.
Gone tax-free in Monaco, bro, from scoring own goals for Leicester.
We need to do a championship show.
6K still here. We've had a little championship segment. A sign of things to come, maybe. We'll see. Make sure you're here. Subscribe. Super chatting at the buzzer. Blaze says that TOBS cat party in America as a forfeit later this year. We will be there. Trust there to be enough cat volunteers as how they in there is moving. We will be there. Like, hype, subscribe, people. Love for the love. See you Thursday. Peace.